Hello everyone. You may notice you might not see me in the corner, and that is for a very good reason. Podcast celebrating my birthday. Well, happy birthday, Weepiest. I hope you have a good one. But yes, podcast. I hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, first Spartan Wargames podcast. We'll see how this goes. So what I'm going to quickly do is I'm just going to quickly go over to my screen. Mr. fucking Girthzilla, Dirty Amber. Thank you, BB. Love you. Merry Birthmas. I just found out that I've had the stream muted the entire time. Well done, Mark. Good fucking job. Right, anyway, yes, without further ado, let's quickly bring up Discord. You should all be able to see my screen. I do have notes next to me because this is the first time doing the podcast, so if I'm looking away from my screen, it's because I'm reading my notes. Eventually I will get better at doing this kind of stuff, so I'm just going to go and join the video call now. And everyone should be here live. Well, I see Ecto, obviously, because he's got his nice little cyan hoodie on. I just can't see Savvy or Logan.
Logan will be right back. Savvy, I'm not sure where she went.
Savvy's got her mic muted. Nice. We did have this all set up, guys. Don't you worry.
I'm here.
There she is. we just
I was drinking some water. What's up, guys?
That's fine. I think what we'll do then, if we start with the introductions, obviously everyone knows me as Mr. Girthzilla, community admin of Spartan Wargames. To my left on the panel here, we have none other than Ecto. So, Ecto, if you want to introduce yourself.
I'm Ecto. I'm the old guy in the group, Grandpa. So, and I guess I started the Cyan group. Kinda, I don't know.
We have who do we have in the bottom left?
Hi, I'm Savito or Savvy, and I'm one of the content creators here for Spartan Wargames, and I happen to be on Team Cyan. Oops.
Where is the other Magentard when I need him? I'm the only one representing here. Yeah, exactly. Magenta. So, guys, we've thought of two new Discord roles. We've got Magentaman and we've got Scientists.
I like that.
The old Cyan boy, indeed. We'll wait for Logan anyway. So, just a couple of things before we start off with the podcast. We are going to be starting to make YouTube videos again. Fucking finally, after so long. So, we are giving all of the community... Oh, before we carry on, Logan's finally here.
Apologies, I was having a beer break.
Nice. Anyway, do you want to introduce yourself?
I am Logan, and I do Mondays. Yeah, I'm the guy. I'm the guy, dude. I do Mondays and moderate and stuff like that. All round cool guy, I have been referred to.
Sorry, I was shaking my head because Corpy was like, careful, that South Park doesn't get you copyright strike, so I had to turn it off very, very quickly. Mark, thank you for the tier 1 sub to Declan, I appreciate it. So we were just talking about very quickly about the fact that we're going to start doing YouTube videos again. So we're literally giving all the community members a chance and an opportunity to appear in the video. All you need to do is basically make sort of like a 10 to 12 second video. You can send it to me or you can send it to Danger Deity. Just basically advertising Spartan Wargames. You can be as creative as you want. So if you want to record yourself and be featured in a YouTube video, hit me up or Danger Deity on Discord. Danger, thanks for the Prime sub. What we will end up doing, if you are interested in doing the advertisement, we will give you a script that you can read from. Obviously, it needs to be appropriate for YouTube, so make sure that you brush up on your YouTube rules. Try and not have anything copyrighted in it, please, because we don't want any strikes on the channel. Otherwise, obviously, be free and be creative. Obviously, before we continue, if you do want to take part in the events, just make sure that you either go on SpartanWargames.com. There's also a Discord link which will appear in the chat now and again, or in the About section of my channel. The only other thing that I want to also mention, if everyone can also get their Spartan Wargames merch out, apart from Logan, because Logan's a scrub. So as you can see, Ecto has his hoodies in the background. Savvy has a really cute little tank top. I've got my Master Beam mug, and I've also got my first prototype hoodie as well, Spartan Wargames. We also have...
sit here and cry.
Yeah, just sit there and cry like a little bitch. So someone send Logan a hoodie, please.
Yeah, please.
Good news though, we do have a new merch item in the store live right now. So if you do exclamation merch, you can see the new design. It's pretty cool. And thank you to Declan for creating that. It's really, really cool. Okay, so with all the formalities out of the way, Halo Infinite. Let's go, baby. So I think what we wanted to do really was sort of view the videos again and sort of like add commentary and what we think about the reveal so far. I know we did it on a live stream a while ago, but it'd be nice to have other opinions in as well. That's when my computer stops dying on me. Hold up. Can't find a place to put my mug. Right, okay. Let's try and drag this over. Okay. Sorry about the slow-ass PC, guys. You'll get used to it. If you guys haven't already got it up already to watch, you can just watch it on my stream. You will be delayed, or you can have your own video up. I'll tell you what, let me just refresh my actual web page. Oh, I
guess we're just watching the E3.
Yeah, so we're gonna watch the actual gameplay demo one with the campaign.
Yes.
And then that has the little multiplayer teaser, and then we'll go over the overview one as well. That's fine, Zesty. I'll refund you the 1,000 points anyway, because this is an unofficial event anyway. But yeah, here we go. I'll turn it down because it's quite loud, actually.
The heart of Halo is Spartan.
I'm so sorry, guys. I have a really slow-ass PC.
In the next chapter of the Chief's story...
Right.
Gotta be making more of that dollar to upgrade.
I know. Well, the thing is that I've got my PC on order. It's just waiting for the GPU to come in. I think what it is because I got the Discord call up, I'm live streaming and playing a video at the same time. My PC is just like, nah.
Spartan 117, the Master Chief.
Next day.
In the next chapter of the Chief's
Saying
story,
hell no.
face his greatest challenge yet. But they're not alone in the
Watch
fight.
it first stream.
Yeah, it's working now on stream. It's just for some reason the initial load up was like, nah. The audio was good on your end, right? Okay, well if I turn it up a little bit then in that case.
You have one bright against an entire army. What can you do on your own?
I told you.
I tell you what, I'm going to turn down the quality of the video, which is really, really bad that I'm doing this mid-stream. Let's try again. There we go. That'll do.
Yeah, it's work on stream. It's just.
I need you to understand. There's not much time.
Logan's like that.
If you knew how you were going to die.
This is the best PowerPoint I've ever seen.
Going like, okay, well, if I turn it up.
Ooh.
Savvy, have you actually seen the reveal yet?
What happened?
No, I've been on vacation. I
Oh
haven't touched
god,
anything
this
yet,
is the
so
first time you've
first-
seen it.
She's been deleted.
Yeah, I'm watching it on my
Watch her
phone.
reaction.
By you?
Oh, damn.
Of course not. Did you hit your head or something?
Don't you
It
remember?
already looks so
My
much better
instructions
than
were to
what they
enter the
revealed
city
last year.
Yeah,
imitate
100%.
Cortana, and lock her down
When
in
you
the train.
compare this to what they
Yours were to
showed
take her
last
back to
year,
the Infinity
like, you
for
can
deletion.
understand why people were pissed.
So if it wasn't you,
What the fuck's up with Cortana? Why is she looking like
So this isn't the real Cortana.
on successful deployment, my deletion routine was supposed
So
to.
basically, this is a new
like a
Cortana
dummy.
model that was made
That's a
purposely to
hologram.
capture the new, well, the old Cortana.
Good.
Something stopped
Oh
you.
yeah.
We need to
I
find
remember
out
she-
why.
Declan says the in-engine
But
cutscenes look
this
nearly as good as
wasn't
Blur.
Mission.
I know.
Missions
I wish
change.
Blur were doing the
They always
cutscenes
do.
because they were fucking phenomenal.
sure?
Halo 2.
Yeah. Corpy already said in chat, but I also really like the new Cortana.
This is-
I know a lot of people don't like.
It's because
the
they want
Cortana.
big booby woman, whereas I like just cute, naive
Of
Cortana.
course, you can't have a Halo game.
Yeah.
Like her facial
Yeah.
expressions.
Yeah, definitely. Like when she's doing the confused face, that's really funny.
It is Cortana, Declan. It's Cortana 2.
Halo AI
Halo
Boogaloo.
4, too.
Oh,
No,
goodness.
Cortana
So this is
2.
the multiplayer we're watching right now, Savvy.
Oh shit. What's with the troll face slapped on my
Fully
screen?
torqued right now.
It's about time too.
Now, I don't know if you'll actually, I'm going to save what I was going to say until you watch the multiplayer overview. Because there's something very interesting that happens, which I want to talk about. Killer's right, it's a weapon. Actually, what I'm really curious about is what happens to Halsey's Cortana. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll find out, Mark. I think
Oh
Buddy...
shit.
I think Buddy's made it. Yeah, he has, Corby. He did. I saw that on Instagram.
Halo 1 pistol. My question.
Halo 1 question mark? Corpy, you should feel not Corpy, Ecto, you'll feel right at home with this Halo, I think.
The flag is ours.
I think I will too, yeah. Excited.
Please call at your earliest convenience.
First, you do campaign, you do multiplayer.
Oh wow.
Mark.
Yeah.
Show me what you can do.
He got blown up. Oh shit.
What part of the video you on, Savvy?
The warthog just jumped up. Oh, there's some flaming skull and he just teleported. Oh shit.
So that's the oddball
It's
bit.
continuing on.
Yeah, of course. I'm just going to get the new video ready to rock and roll. So tell me when you finished it.
Oh wow. This is so cool.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to play it.
Okay, it's done. Yeah, there you go.
Amazing. So what do you think
That's
of the first
awesome.
trailer then?
That looks amazing. I'm really excited. It's about time they had something like this for the Halo universe, you know what I mean? Because the closest to it was Destiny. And Halo's always, you know, a
Yeah.
lot more fun to play.
What's
so.
really cool, I won't spoil too much, but there is a very Destiny-like feel to the multiplayer overview. You'll know what I'm talking about. It's sort of like towards the beginning of the video.
I noticed that there was something that kind of reminded me of the Graviton Lance from Destiny. I think that was in the Forsaken DLC.
Mm-hmm.
It has like some cosmetology shit to it, and it like glows purple, and that's what one of the weapons reminded me of.
Yeah, of course. So we're going to go over to the multiplayer overview video now. This trailer is just... as much as I enjoyed the first trailer, this trailer is amazing. This one is really good. It goes back to like the Vidoc style trailers, which are absolutely amazing.
Just the feeling of like being in fire.
I'll turn it up for those because it is quite
throwing
quiet.
it down, grabbing one off the wall.
So my gunner's upside down, and he's like laying in. I see kill assist, kill assist.
Yeah,
kill
Savage
assist.
talks about
Any
Destiny,
pistol across any
and
of
I
the games.
instantly
Whatever gun
come.
allows me to
Destiny 2 is my game, to be honest.
It is his game.
I feel like
you
everyone
perked up the
should
muscle.
embrace that, though.
Halo means something different for everyone, right? I think that's what makes Halo.
Cohen, how are you doing, my dude? Thanks for popping in.
What is Halo multiplayer? And for me, it boils down to this tight arena style combat. And big
Oh
team
wait,
battle
it's Joseph
is
Stalin.
kind of combat. We're taking that awesome legacy or classic Halo combat experience and modernizing it in ways that'll feel fresh to old players and really exciting to new players.
Yes,
We're gonna
Papa.
give you great ways to customize your Spartan, really make your super soldier your own, and we're kicking off a journey, an experience that's going to evolve month to month, season to season, year after year.
I actually just realised I haven't watched
For
this
me,
video
working
yet.
through this
I've
multi-
Oh,
watched
wow.
all the other ones. I haven't
toughest
watched this
challenge,
one
I think, was
actually.
really about
This one's amazing,
how do
Logan.
we
I've seen clips of it.
respect the legacy of what came before us, but still build something that feels new.
We've tried to bring all these elements of legacy and really inject them into Halo Infinite, not just like in a way where you kind of won't notice. it, but you feel
Everything
like,
just
oh, they
looks
really
so nice.
designed
Everything
this to be
looks
a
clean. All
celebration
the
of
weapons and
previous
armor.
Halo, as well as
They got a lot of
iteration
punch to
of
them
what
as well,
Halo
especially
can
that
build.
Yeah.
commando. The commando is going to be my main weapon, I think.
Yeah,
The
it
vision
looks
of
good.
Arena was all about
The grav
tight
hammer looks like it
experience,
has
it was all
some
about being fair.
heft
It was all about
to it.
earning
It takes
everything,
I think it's got a longer usage time, so it takes a while for you to actually swing and smack it.
Halo multiplayer arena matches, great.
Imperium,
It's
that
really
would be
about
great
fair
if you
and
could
balanced
tab it.
starts.
If you do
Everybody's
tab it,
uncomfortable
just
when you
mute
come
the
up with
tab,
it.
don't mute the
And
video because it
then
won't count
once
as
you
a
start
view.
running around, it's about scavenging, it's about finding new toys and kind of developing your playstyle as you run through the match.
What makes Halo feel like Halo? I feel like the answer to that question is the sandbox. Like, the sandbox is Halo.
When we set out to look at Halo Infinite from a high level and the direction of what it is, there's lots of exciting things there because we really wanted to push what are the things that are true to Halo. But what are the things
Ryan,
that
gang,
fans
gang, how you
haven't seen?
doing? You good?
Equipment
We're
is
just
back,
quickly
but
watching
equipment is
the
kind
Halo
of-
trailers again
has
for
that- has a
everyone
bigger voice than
who hasn't already watched it.
we ask
We're going to
questions
talk about Halo and
ourselves
then
of,
move on to the other stuff.
If you could go after, a power weapon to get a bunch of kills, would you do that, or could you go and get grapple to make sure that you swing yourself to the other side of a map to back cap a stronghold? We saw it as like another avenue of not just skill expression, but tactics for teams to coordinate around.
The exciting combinatory nature of this toy plus this toy and how those interact with objectives is super amazing.
Looking at
If they
how the power-ups play, like your
move
classic
away
power-ups,
from
like
the
overshield,
two-hit
and
melee,
camouflage.
like
Yeah,
last
yeah.
time.
What we're looking at, what we're excited for.
Although
and pick
you are
it up,
right, the
and you
time to
choose
kill
when
is-
you
does
activate
seem
it.
slower.
It goes into your inventory. If you haven't used it and someone kills you in multiplayer, you drop that overshield, and then they can take it, use it for themselves. That to me is very legacy.
I like how
but
he just
we took
missed
the
that
equipment side
point
of it
blank
and modernized
shotgun
it.
shot.
When it comes to
That makes
the
me
vehicles,
feel like
we
it's
went
me
in and
playing
decided to invest a
because
lot
it's
in
something
it.
that I would do.
Yeah.
I take damage in my Warthog.
Because I'm so bad at playing Halo.
My wheels can get blown off. My hood can get blown off. There's different aspects of the vehicle that change how my vehicle handles now. And that's something that's brand new.
The other thing we added to that is like this doomsday mechanic. So when you hit this threshold, the vehicle catches fire, and it's very much you've got a certain amount of health or a certain amount of time.
Oh yeah, they brought
and you gotta
back
choose what you wanna do with the last
Halo
minutes of
2 and Halo. Yeah, it was
We've got
Halo
Cousin
2
of the
physics
Warthog,
with
which
the
is the Razor
vehicles.
The back has this.
So like, if you do enough
multi-storage
damage to a
compartment that
vehicle,
you can put a lot of stuff
it will
into.
then
So if you want
eventually
to,
just
like,
blow up.
Attach turrets, power weapons, fusion coils, objectives, and that is what really making the Razorback kick a lot of butt.
You wouldn't steal
in
a
the
grapple
campaign.
shot. The levels define pace for the game, how frantic it is, and they define that iconic fantasy for players as they're entering that
Is
match.
that
What do they
hefty
want to
hammer?
do?
Yep.
What type of experience are they hoping to have? What kind of combat, what kind of dance floor is there available to have that combat in?
For me, BTV is all about experiencing the full extent of the sandbox of Halo in just one match, right? Like you see the vehicles, the weapons, the equipment,
we really wanted to take that kind of concept, those feels you had, you know, playing the previous games, and just turn the volume up. Vehicles are no longer just spawning at bases anymore. We have pelicans delivering them, and we have a commander in your ear telling you that pelicans are
Bulldog
dropping
is
off.
pure
and
spam
vehicles-
shotgun. It is.
We have Halo 2 style Delta Halo mission weapon pods that fall from the sky to resupply the field.
That's where it makes it feel like a real battlefield, and it's very exciting.
This is not just more players. This is just this certain beautiful slice of sci-fi chaos.
I feel like I feel like the Bulldog and the OG shotgun
The announcer is
could
big
essentially just
gameplay
be like
elements.
two
Your game
not
modes, just
completely
like
different
the way it
weapons.
was
So
before.
Logan,
But,
you know, like in Destiny,
Personal
you've got
AI
ghosts.
is really a reflection
Yeah.
and information
Watch
from
this.
the player. So if a player grabs a flag,
Oh, no.
your
I think
personal AI is
my
going to tell you to
me
get that
watching
thing back
your
to
stream
base
is a little bit
and give you some. Like,
Yeah, I've got
moment
stream delay on
updates.
purpose, which I haven't sorted out. But basically, they're talking about personal AI. So you can choose
yeah,
the voice and the
yeah.
look of your AI.
Can find the one that fits their
Yeah, I heard about
personality.
that.
So you'll get the
yellow duder.
you'll still get the announcer doing like the kill
as
feeds,
a
but your
Spartan,
AI will talk to you
being
about like
more
objectives and
important
whatnot
for
and like
us in
things to
multiplayer,
do.
It is really about becoming
Yeah.
a Spartan. You're a
Um,
Spartan. You are you inside
Speaking
the
of
Halo
Destiny,
universe.
The body of customization.
I feel like with what
content we have
Declan
on
said
day
about the two
one
different
ensures that
shotguns,
there will be millions of
in Destiny you
customization
have like
combinations for Spartans on
precision
the
frame
That
shotguns,
includes
which
things
are very much like
armor
slug
coatings,
shotguns
armor
used at range.
emblems, various armor
And then you have like
effects,
rapid fire
down to the
frames,
individual
and I
armor
feel like the
pieces, so your
Bulldog will
shoulders,
be
your
like a
gloves,
rapid
your
fire
knee
frame where
pads,
it's
your
like
helmet, your
the
visor,
range is a
your
lot less, but it
attachments,
it
and you look
fires
at
a lot
weapons,
faster.
Yeah,
you got a
fast
whole
fire
set of
rate.
customization offerings
And the
there.
OG one would be more of
Vehicles
like
have a
more of
huge
like a
pool of
slug shotgun.
customizations.
Yeah, of
We
course.
It's
support
got a fair bit of
customization
range.
in the game. Players
I
can
think
do
that
the
would be a
same
really
thing on
interesting,
HaloWaypoint.com, as well as the Halo Waypoint
but
app.
really
player also
interesting different
customizes
like
the Spartan, the
archetypes
soldier
with
inside
some of
the
the
suit.
weapons.
We want the Spartan to represent the player as much as possible. They can change their body type and their voice, as well as choose
Time for
prosthetics.
robot arms and legs.
Coatings offer us a unique opportunity to craft some hyper-polished looks and let you express yourselves in ways you've never been able to.
But the diaper from
We're coming
Halo
at
Reach
this from a
Returns.
player-first mentality. So what that means is that there's no random loot in this. There's no loot boxes. It's very important to us that everyone understands exactly how they unlock customization content. And we have a variety of places where they can do that. First off is the Battle Pass.
The Halo Battle Pass will never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that is once you buy it, it's yours and does not expire. In future seasons, you can purchase old Battle Passes as well as the current Battle Pass.
Go
and
all
choose
robot limbs and
which
be a
Battle
Nugget
Pass
Spartan.
feature purchase
Yes,
All of
100%
these rewards are
Declan.
single source, so you're never going to be confused about where things come from. If you can unlock something in the Battle Pass, we're not going to let any other players circumvent that by purchasing it out of the storefront.
A lot of our stuff is unlocked through playing the game and only through playing the game.
Just be a robot entirely, Declan. Just be like a
Every season will
spectre.
have its own theme and introduce new components.
Samuel
and
Hayden
gameplay
and Halo.
for
Yeah.
players, and new opportunities to earn and collect cool rewards. We've seen the Samurai already. That's one of our event armor cores. And that's going to be something that players
You just
can
run around a
earn
corner
from
and you just
gameplay
hear Samuel
for
Hayden
free.
saying, you just can't blow a hole in the center of Mars. Or however it's said.
Have a way we can always bring players in, right? And they can, when we have a new update, they'll just dip their toes in if they even.
Look at that guy. He's got a
Not only
Skeletor fucking
play
figurine in the
for
background, and I got the
PC
exact same
as
one.
well as console, and what that means is we're able
Yeah,
to get the
he
biggest
man.
audience we've ever had. Everybody
Master
gets to play
Chief.
new
Yeah.
players, and even better, your progression carries.
That's it.
from
You
one
can't just
platform
blow a
to the
hole
next.
through the center
Getting our
of
game
hole.
to be
Oh.
on PC and console at the same time.
Halo.
You should have just left it as hole.
Blow a hole in your hole.
Cross-play interesting, and like even in just customs, being able to just play with your friends. That like some people have PCs and some people have consoles, and like let them talk to each other, let them be friends.
PC and console players being friends? Couldn't be me.
Imagine.
The Academy is a place that you can
So
go,
you know I was saying
with
earlier,
anyone
Savvy,
to
about like the
kind of
Destiny
onboard
feel.
into the experience.
So
It's
what
great
we're
for
watching right now, you
newer
might be a couple of
players
seconds
who are
behind, but there's
still
going to be like some kind of
tools, and also
space
people who
as like a
just
training
warm
ground.
up before they head
I don't know
into
if it's a
the
social space
series
or
of
if it's just going to be like a
both
one-player
tutorial to
experience.
Get started for the first time, weapon drills. To
I'd be
practice
surprised if it was a
items,
social space.
And also
Um,
training mode that you can use to just get warm, explore the game as you want to.
For
Yeah,
players
I'd
who are
be
new
very
to Halo,
surprised.
let's help them learn what this universe is about
wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
and help them kind of know
But
the
I also
vocabulary
kind of
that
don't
people
really
have
see the
been speaking
benefit
for
of it being
almost 20 years.
Yeah.
So that we
a
can
social
come in there,
space.
they
I
don't
mean,
feel
I don't
like they're
see any
behind
like
everyone
detriment
else.
to it
They
being
can
a
kind of
social
come in on
space.
even
So
footing.
could
Corpy says Gorf can use the academy to get good.
yeah.
Have
No, he just put
a
the box on
variety of
easy.
difficulties that kind of provide a good training partner for
I'm gonna
wherever you're
sneeze.
at in experience.
Easy AI.
Oh gosh.
Partnering with
I
us
rubbed my
players
nose too
on
hard
the
and I
road
sneezed.
to launch and after launch is absolutely critical.
Declan's going to be hosting
Halo's always
orgies
been
in the
about
academy
community
with all his
conversation.
friends.
We want to make sure we hear our players, make changes where we can based on that feedback, make sure the game is ready for launch, and then even beyond launch.
What I'm genuinely excited about is taking the game out of our hands and putting it into
I feel like I've got
the
a
community's
nosebleed or
hands.
something.
You know, whether it's seeing what people make in
You got hay
Forge
fever.
or the content that
Yeah,
they're
I
able to
have.
create with theater.
But I
watching
rubbed my
streamers
nose
go after
really
the
hard
game.
and I
This trailer
I
is that
sneezed,
good.
Go to
and then
HaloInsider.com,
my eyes are
put in
watering
your
now,
info
and my
with your
nose
gamer
feels like
tag,
it's on
and
fire.
we should be able to reach out to you if we want to
those are the
invite you to a
worst.
Halo Infinite flight.
Can you imagine if my nose
We feel
actually
like
started
we've got a
bleeding
pretty
on
good
stream?
selection at launch and what's
Oh,
going to be there
jeez.
for our fans. And this isn't going to be something
up the
that's
viewers.
just a static set.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
items.
Just rename the
There's
stream
new
title
stuff
to
already,
Girth Draws Blood
and
Live on
just
Twitch.
Can't wait to really get into that
Fucking
as
die.
this game comes out.
Girth fucking
Yeah,
dies.
blood type.
New ways to customize.
Yeah,
your
guess the
button,
blood type stream.
launches just beginning. Now we're just going to be able to talk, interact more frequently, and that's just going to be great. That is the future of Halo Infinite multiplayer.
Thank you to the community for all their feedback over the years so far, and I'm looking forward to the road to launch itself, and beyond.
Fortnite guy.
Who's Chief?
Gore fucking dies. It's already
I
a
only
clip
know
name.
Fortnite guy.
Oh yeah, I remember
Does
that
anyone
was
know-
when I waterboarded myself. So yeah, guys, that's the trailers. So how do you feel about that?
That's really
I just
exciting.
can't believe they gave John Halo an entire game after one appearance in Fortnite.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Mad, right?
Deserving.
The actual game's about Spartan Locke and his little Power Ranger friends.
Honestly, it's about time we got a Halo game, not about the main character of Halo. So
Instead, it's all about the Guardian, and he has to protect the last city of Earth.
Imperium saying something in the chat. I can't read it because it's upside down.
It says white. It says, wait, why is there a ginger? Logan, you fuck. Please stop.
Yeah, I won't lie. When the stuff we saw from Halo Infinite last year, it didn't look very. I didn't think it looked very good. But this stuff now just looks amazing. I'm really excited. As someone who was not excited before, I am very excited for Halo Infinite.
Very nice, very nice. Ecto,
The
what
last
are you
thing
feeling?
they had last year didn't even look. So the thing they put out last year didn't even look like a next gen game. It just looked like it was an Xbox One game. But this stuff now looks absolutely amazing. The Spartan detail is incredible.
Savvy, you're new to this trailer completely. You're new to anything Halo Infinite because you've been away. So
Yeah, it's been a long vacay, but it looks amazing. They definitely put a lot of detail into it, and it makes sense on how much time it took for them to make it. And I'm definitely excited. It's supposed to be released when again?
but they haven't released an actual date, but they said
Not yet.
fall of this year. But I'm pretty certain that we're getting something polished anyway.
Hopefully it's Christmas. Hopefully
yeah.
it's Christmas. By that point, I'll be done with my semester, so I'll have the time.
What would
to
be
dive
really
into it.
interesting is, you know, like they used to do like the Halo Xboxes or like really good pre-order bonuses, and I know obviously nowadays, you know, people are like, you should never pre-order games because look what happened to Cyberpunk and look what happened to other games as well.
Yeah,
but I am a big
I'm a
sucker for
victim of
like
Cyberpunk.
a Halo statue at least, or Or even, you know what would be amazing is if they included Nerf guns with their actual games. Like, you know, you could buy like the assault rifle and like the needler Nerf gun. Have like different versions that come bundled with a Nerf gun.
They might have that. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Eventually, they'll come up with some shit. This is a big start to the Halo universe. So
Corpy says, honestly, if a Halo Xbox is announced, it's getting bought immediately. Like, hell yeah. I've got, you can't really see it on my camera, but I've got the Halo 3 Xbox on my shelf there, amongst all my other fucking junk that I've got dotted around the room. But yeah, no, I'll be pretty sound for that anyway. So Logan, I think we already spoke about things that you're excited for about E3 and Xbox in general, but Ecto, Savvy, have you seen anything from E3? Well, probably not Savvy, but Ecto more. Have you seen anything from E3 that you're excited about?
I wouldn't be able to remember the names of the games. I was watching that day, and it was just all these awesome games. And but the thing that I took out of it that I was excited about was that almost all the games that are going to come out are going to be on Game Pass day one.
Yes.
It was huge. Super excited about that.
Very nice. Yeah, no, definitely. And there was a lot of first-party stuff as well. You know, and you don't even need to pay me to like advertise Game Pass. Like your first month, it being £1 or $1, then it's, you know, £10, $10 a month. You've got access to all these games day one, like Back 4 Blood. That for me, Back 4 Blood was like, I know Logan hates Left 4 Dead type games, but me and my best friend, we absolutely love Left 4 Dead, so we were really excited about that coming to day one.
It's not that I hate them. It's just that I think they're a bit overdone recently. I think a good one could come along and change that. But we'll see.
Do you think it's more of a case of like the games are like your classic arcade survival horde game? Do you think it has like each game has to follow the same sort of routine? Like you've got 4 survivors. They have to get to a particular objective. There's a horde that chases you.
I don't feel like the games have to follow that. In fact, I feel like that's part of the problem. That they just... I don't know, they just seem to follow that formula. They don't... There's no, like... I don't know, why don't we make it 8-player? Like, fuck it. Let's make it 8-player horde mode. Or... instead of having a charger, a spitter, a jockey, all those, because all of those are present in like all of those types of games. There's not really like any variation of those, or if there is, it's a very small variation. They're not like, fuck it, let's just have, I don't know, like some completely new types of zombies or something like that. But I feel like if one of them did something different, it would pick up again. They would become interesting again.
Danger says Logan hates Left 4 Dead style games. There is no hope for him. There is no hope for Logan. He is a lost cause.
Yes, not everyone can have good taste.
Says the one that's blasting nothing but Code Vein, and that game is just pure cutscene after cutscene.
Hey, it's anime, there's tits. What more do you want?
Literally, that game is an advocate for softcore porn. I'm sorry I have to say it.
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll skip over sort of like the E3 and Xbox stuff, because I mean, we've pretty much said it all, really. Like, you know, all the games that were exciting. The best part about it is obviously just coming to, you know, it's coming to Xbox Game Pass day one. That's the main thing, which is good, especially for people like me that I have a Series S, which you can see right here. Unfortunately, I wasn't fortunate enough to get the Series X, but maybe at some point I will. But my computer comes first at the end of the day.
I feel like, sorry.
No, carry on.
I feel like Game Pass is kind of, this is something we've talked about, like, before, like, in game nights and actually outside of game nights more, I think. Game Pass is kind of like it's almost like spoiling people. Like, it sounds really bad, but like, I look at games and I think that game looks good, but I'm not going to buy it. I really hope it's on Game Pass.
Yeah.
And then if it is on Game Pass, I'll play it and I'll probably enjoy it. But now I look at stuff and I go, like Halo Infinite, I'll probably buy it, but I'll also probably play it on Game Pass first and then buy it later just because I want to support them. And yeah, I just feel like Game Pass is kind of like spoiling us for choice, because now it's like, well, that game looks shit. I could just wait for like all of these other games to get added to Game Pass and just play those.
And
Like,
as I
and
was saying,
you're never gonna get through all of them.
I've played games on Game Pass that I never even thought about playing before. Sorry, I'm really delayed. I don't know why. That racing game was an absolute blast. I had so much fun playing that, but I would never go out and buy that game.
Yeah. Well, like Code Vein is a great example. I would not have bought Code Vein or played Code Vein otherwise, and I like Souls-like games, and I really enjoy it. It's like all I've played for like the past week, so.
Yeah, Corby
I just think Game Pass is amazing.
Corby made a very good point about Battlefield. Anyone else jump back into Battlefield 4? The servers are rammed, packed. 2042 hype train is in full swing, which is somewhat like that was probably one of the best games that they revealed coming, and I genuinely hope that that does come to EA Play, because obviously if you've got Game Pass Ultimate, EA Play is included with all the current Battlefields. You know, that's going to be absolute hype. The fact that EA and DICE had to literally buy new servers just to cope with the amount of players that came back into the franchise.
I agree with Imperium. I much prefer Battlefield 3 over 4. I am kind of biased because I didn't play 4 as much. But I would really love on Xbox for Battlefield 3 to be like super populated. I mean, it might have had a surge, but I feel like most people would go to Battlefield 4. I would love to go back on Battlefield 3.
Yeah, definitely.
I am excited for the new Battlefield. I'm hoping I think it's going to EA Play. I think some people are saying that it's going to EA Play straight away, which again is just showing how good Game Pass is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then also you've got the aspect of being able to play on like different devices, and this is why I think that like Xbox and Microsoft are winning like the console war. And I hate saying the console war, but I kind of have to say it now, because Xbox have a fighting chance to be good as Sony or better, because you know you can play on your mobile device now, you can play on your tablet. You know, you've got the xCloud, and that's all bundled in for $10 a month.
I feel like both consoles have kind of found their niche at the moment. Like PlayStation very much caters towards like the sort of casual, and not like trying to insult anyone, but you know, like the people who only want it to play like Call of Duty and like FIFA and stuff like that. So like PlayStation caters more towards those, and people who want to play like single player games, like story driven single player games. And then I feel like Xbox is pretty much everything else, caters to everyone else. And I think they kind of both work well. Just depends what you like, really.
I'm talking to Declan about how laggy I've been. And he goes, using the Discord browser? I'm like, yeah. He goes, my God.
Yeah, like, see, like, myself, Logan, and Savvy are okay, and then you'll just freeze frame. Like, occasionally you'll be like...
He's like glitching out.
Like that.
I'm sorry.
We should get him to jump on camera.
Just reload. I'm gonna refresh the browser just to see if that does anything.
Have you not got the Discord app on your computer?
This isn't even my computer, it's my wife's computer, so I don't.
Okay. Well, yeah, reload it. We're carry on anyway. In the meantime,
I'll just reload and see what happens. I'll be right back.
Okay. Then.
BRB.
But yeah, Savvy, on the topic of like Game Pass, like, have you got anything to say? Like, you know, what do you like about Game Pass? Anything you're excited about?
I do like that you are able to, well, I mean, as cliche as it is to sound, the purpose of Game Pass is to literally try all of these games at like the cheapest price. You don't even have to pay for it. And it's so convenient because I've been able to play as a, you know, financially struggling college student. It is hard to want to play a bunch of these games. So I think Game Pass absolutely brings that opportunity for someone in my circumstance. Like I was able to play Destroy All Humans for you guys. That was a lot of fun. And they finally put that on Game Pass, and it's very handy. But what's funny is that I haven't been charged for Game Pass in like 5 years yet. I have Ultimate. It makes no sense to me. Like I have it for free.
I think it's easier for someone like you to be on Game Pass because obviously you travel a lot. You know, you're out of state quite a lot, visiting friends and family. So it's handy for you to have a mobile device and have your controller in your pocket to, you know, be on flights and whatnot. So
yeah, it is convenient too.
Cool. We got quite a few topics to kind of like go over, but I mean, is there anything that people want to kind of like talk about? Anything they want to bring up?
One thing I didn't get to bring up when we were watching the Halo Infinite stuff, as one of the 3 people that actually played Halo Wars 2 and enjoyed it, I really like the banished weapons and just the entire like banished look. I think it's really good compared to, I know we've had the Covenant for like so long now, and they're obviously similar in a way to the Covenant, but also very much their own like distinct faction. And I just love the Banished. I love Halo Wars 2, if you didn't know that.
He absolutely loves it. If he could have it tattooed on his body, guys, he would. I would like to see what they do with like the Prometheans, because I know that they're not a particular fan favorite amongst the Halo community, whereas me personally, I absolutely love the Prometheans and the story behind. I like how Halo 4 was very much, it was new, but it also felt like the story was kind of like a prequel, because it tells you about the Prometheans, you know, 100,000 years ago, before humanity ever became, you know, potentially the mantle of responsibility, and you learn, you know, about the ancient humans. I love that kind of stuff. I love, obviously, the original trilogy and the stories and whatnot, but it'd be very interesting to see how, if they fizzle out the Prometheans, or if it, again, is like what they did potentially with Halo 5, had it as like some kind of sub-faction on par with the Covenant. I don't know.
They could just kind of completely rework them. I mean, we haven't really heard anything about them. I enjoyed Halo 4 just because it's a new faction. Like, it's always interesting to get a new faction with new enemy types and new weapons. I feel like some of it wasn't. I'm mostly talking about stuff like Watchers, and Crawlers weren't too bad, but some encounters just became like, we're gonna put in like 30 Crawlers and you're gonna fight all of them.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we're just going to put Watchers everywhere, and they're just going to heal everything, they're going to res everything, they're going to give everything shields. And I just feel like some of the enemies could have been tweaked so that they were just better. Not, I don't know, better is very subjective, but I just feel like some of the enemies weren't as good as they could be. They weren't as fun to fight as they could be.
Yeah, 100%. Declan says he would be upset if they removed Prometheans, and I agree with that completely. Like, as much as if you don't like something that's happened in a video game, just straight up removal of it is probably the worst thing that you can do. So maybe they could just do it. I don't know how they're going to do it, whether the faction just, like, eventually goes away, stops being a thing, or they just kill them off straight away. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I've drank so much cider already. Pardon me.
Nice.
I've got loads of cans, by the way. Like, my fridge is like fucking packed full of alcohol for tonight, so that's going to be good. But yeah, I agree. Like, I don't think that they should remove them completely. They need to do something, like, even if it's like midway through the game, make some kind of segue to be like, okay, we really need to focus on the Banished. They are literally activating the Halo rings again. They're going to fuck shit up.
Yeah. And they need to bring back Atriox.
Yes.
Please don't give me Craig 2. I need Atriox, please. Like, they just built up the Banished so much, and I feel like if Atriox doesn't come back, I am going to start a riot.
Would you like him to come back as like an actual character that you meet in the game, or even just like a reference to Atriox?
Oh no, I want him to come back. I want him. I don't even know what the Banished dude in that trailer last year was called. He looked like the head dude. I just want Atriox to come back and like curb stomp that guy.
You know what I think it might end up being? So you know, like in Halo Infinite, we got a sneak peek on the first gameplay trailer of like a world map. So it's like semi-open world. I think maybe how they will end up doing it is have, and I hope that they do this, and I know this sounds like a copy and paste from Far Cry, but factioned areas. So each area of the map is factioned by a particular Banished like faction leader.
Yeah. Yeah, I just love Atriox, and I feel like he is a very good character with a very not great backstory, but he just is a good character. And I feel like it just introducing more characters for the sake of it when you've already got these pre-established characters just doesn't really make sense. So I'm not sure what they're gonna do with that, but
Declan says Atriox is like the Banished Thanos. Yes, Atriox is no longer on the Ark, I'm pretty sure, or is trying to leave in Shadows of Reach. If I'm honest, I haven't read Shadows of Reach, so I would not know, I'm afraid. Speaking of like expanded lore and stories and whatnot, Savvy, like, do you read up on any of like the expanded lore, or is it just like the main sort of like Halo games that you just kind of play and take your lore from there?
The latter one, yeah, just mostly the Halo games in particular. I haven't really like taken the time to read all the extra stuff.
So I'm guessing you know who Atriox is anyway.
Honestly, probably not.
No, so he's basically one of the faction leaders from Halo Wars 2. He's the big chungus.
I haven't played Halo Wars.
There you go, then that'd be why.
That's why.
And the thing is that Halo Wars is one of those sort of like Marmite games, I feel like you either love it or you hate it.
Definitely.
Yeah, I played the beta and it was pretty interesting, but there were so many glitches at the time, and when it was finally released, I was too busy with school to even touch it, but the beta was kind of fun. I'll give it that.
What about you, Ecto? Do you read any of like the expanded stuff?
I know Halo 1. I don't know any.
That's about. Hey guys, anyone watching? Honestly, if you didn't already know, he loves Halo 1.
You guys are talking about Atriox. I was like, oh my god, I have no idea who that is. So I actually Google searched Atriox, looked up an image of what he looked like. I'm like, nope, still don't know who that is. No. Yeah, not really that super into the lore and all that, but I love playing the games.
Well, that answers that then pretty much anyway, so that's cool. I think what I'll do is I'll probably take a small segue, because while we've got obviously a lot of topics to kind of like chat about this evening, because we want to obviously try and fill up as much time as we possibly can. Hopefully the stream will last long enough. But what we've done, guys, anyway, in the meantime, is if we have ran out of things to talk about, we're probably going to play Jackbox TV. That'll be with all of us here in the video call, and everyone watching in chat as well can participate. So hopefully we'll have some time at the end to have a couple of games of that.
I think chat wants you to show them the cutscene.
Yeah, they're shouting in the chat.
Which cutscene are we doing? Show Sammy. Is this the one where he's they're dragging? Is it Red Team's dragging the Spartan away?
I think it's the one of the opening. I think it's not the opening. It's
it the runaway?
Halfway through the first mission of Halo Wars 2.
Okay, let me just load up my really slow fucking machine. Yes, okay. Right, you'll have to bear with me, guys. Someone play the Jeopardy theme tune while my web browser fucking loads up. Like, my computer's fine when I'm not streaming. It's whenever I use OBS, it's like, So what was it, Halo?
Yeah, I feel like the Banished. A lot of people say the Banished are like similar to the Covenant. But I really liked the Banished like origin.
Yeah.
Where they kind of like split off from the Covenant themselves and kind of became their own
Chat, is this the
distinct-
video you want me to show her? I think this is. I'll turn it up anyway. Oh, it's already all the way up anyway.
Alright, I have it up on my phone.
Yeah, this scene is pretty dope.
It is.
I'll turn it up as well for anyone watching in chat 'cause it's quite quiet.
And kind of became their own.
Is this a video you want me to show her? I think this is.
This is Burns, thank God. We have to get out of here.
Identify.
Isabel, UNSC Logistics, Arc Research Outpost.
Isabel, where are the survivors? What's the strength of the Covenant force here?
Covenant? No, listen, you're in incredible danger.
Yeah, we could put the origin scene on afterwards.
It's him.
You're coming with us.
As I suspected. Nothing but a man.
That is hell.
Yep.
Alice.
Fat ass.
I know his voice. The bass response that I'm getting through my Astros when I hear him, he sounds like a combination of like the Gravemind voice and the Locust from Gears of War. I can sound like that.
His facial hair.
Go back, I want to be monkey.
Nate for him to cosplay with his beard.
Yes. Guys, if I get 1,000 follows, shall I dress up as Atriox?
Sir, requesting danger close. On our location. Trailing hold. Commence 5 seconds.
Ducks in a bathtub of beans.
Bathtub stream as Atriox with beans. Oi, mate. Don't run away like that.
Douglas got fucking wrecked.
Hell yeah.
You'd love to see it.
But yeah, Savvy, that is Atriox. So how do you feel about the big chungus?
I'm like also watching your stream on my phone, and I heard the part about throwing him in a bathtub of beans.
Yeah, like I'll just cosplay as Atriox in the bathtub full of beans. That'd be an interesting stream, won't it?
Really
five
cool.
1-tier subs.
It's a very
and
niche market.
He knocked that one guy right upside the head. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Every so many
insane.
subs, I have to top up the bath with more beans.
Crack a can.
Throw him in a bathtub of beans.
I think people in chat wanted to watch the origin story. It is 6 minutes long, so I suppose it could fill up a little bit of time if you guys are happy to kind of watch that.
Yeah, we can watch
Let it
that.
rip.
Should do a Halo Wars 2 playthrough on stream. Okay,
Oh,
Aaron,
fuck yeah.
I am
Yeah.
really bad at Halo in general, okay? The only RTS game I'm good at is Command & Conquer Tiberium Sun. All the others I'm really bad at, so no. But you can watch Logan do it. Logan would happily do it.
Yes. Halo Wars 2 game night when?
Wait, didn't we used to do those?
Well, we have a Halo Wars 2 room in the Discord, so...
So Danger says I help you do Halo Wars 2.
Yes, hell yeah.
Isabel.
Never need an excuse to play Halo Wars 2.
Can we have, Declan, please, a new design for merch, and it's just Atriox pouring beans into a bathtub?
Or Atriox in a bathtub of beans.
Yeah, with one leg cocked up in the air as he's rubbing tomato sauce into his legs.
Or it's just like a front view of him, like, staring at you with his legs out like that. Just covered in beans.
During the war, the
Oh dear.
expendable muscle. Told them dying
Video's a bit quiet, okay. It is at full volume. It could just be us talking over the video.
sent them in. 40 to break the front lines.
Look, just because I can make it doesn't mean I should.
Make it. We have the technology.
We have the technology.
Until he did. And so battle by battle, war by war, 39 brothers at a time, Atriox was born. With every victory, his legend and his hatred of the Covenant grew. Eventually, both were impossible to conceal. And they tried to banish him. And everything we know about the Covenant's 1,000-year history. Atriox was the first to defy the Covenant and survive.
Can I just talk about how he managed to get his hand inside that fucking inside the energy sword without cutting his fingers off? Backbreaker. Yeah, that's like, it was just weird how he managed to like grab hold of it.
Raided Covenant resources, cutting a swath across
He doesn't need his hand. He's got a new robot hand.
Robots make robots.
He's got a robo dick.
Question for topic: does Atriox have a metal cock?
Humanity and Atriox.
We're hitting the hot topic.
Yeah.
That's such an interesting question.
Yes, he does. Yeah.
I'm sure his dick was.
Don't you
being
just
energy
love
core
the
too.
banished scarab as well? Like, it's so fucking cool.
Yes. Especially the volatile scarab.
Yes.
Vortis' scarab.
And all you've got is one
Very
old
cool.
ship and half a crew to staff her? We need to run as far and as fast as we can.
Nope.
We are just one ship.
It was weird how he managed to like grab hold.
And an old one at that. But here we are. 30 years past what anyone could ask of us. Our war is gone. The lives we had are
Oh,
gone.
Shipmaster.
Yep.
The worlds we knew.
Favorite Halo Wars 2 leader. By far.
And now, all we may have left.
Just because he is
He's a
the
cool
most-
guy.
the biggest
And the
cunt
duty
to play against sometimes.
battle after battle, fighting side by side.
Captain Cutter is a top shagger. Yes.
True, Isabel. I see family. Courage.
You know what, Logan, you know you've been doing the Vin Diesel memes on Facebook. I reckon you should do Cutter, but just Photoshop Vin Diesel on saying we are family.
I see home. And that is always.
I don't really like Captain Cutter. I mean, he's a good character, but as a leader in Halo Wars 2, Jesus Christ, he just. I know he gets played a lot in like the upper tiers of Halo Wars 2, but he's just very boring to play, I think.
Isabel's like, fuck.
Now, we leave the galaxy at the mercy of a monster. So no, Isabel. We won't be running anywhere today.
Sir, yes, sir.
Thar, yeah, thar. So yes, Halo Wars 2 in a nutshell.
Yep, that's all you need to know about Halo Wars 2, actually.
Exactly, that's it.
Completed the game.
Game over. 1,000 gamer score unlocks.
Don't need to play it anymore.
So Savvy, do you think you'll be playing Halo Wars 2 anytime soon?
Yeah, right now. She's installing it right now.
Yeah. It's on Game Pass.
Waiting for the video to end. It's pretty cool.
It's on Game Pass. Get it.
Low-key, yeah, might as well. Hopefully it doesn't glitch this time.
Definitely. Halo Wars 2, the Halo Ring. So yeah, I think what we're doing, we kind of like mix up like the topics, because I've also got some like some other questions that I've like written down. I kind of want to get you guys to give me your opinions on and just have a chat, really, to be honest. I'm going to start with Savvy on this one.
Oh no.
Oh no. You'll actually love this question. This question is going to be great. So in your own words, what is Spartan Wargames to you?
Oh, it's another Halo junkie community. That's the first thing that pops in my head. And let me just say that in like a loving way, like as in like huge Halo fans. Like that was the first game I pretty much grew up with, and not a lot of people played it anymore. When I noticed when I first started streaming on Twitch, it was very, very hard to get involved with people that actually wanted to play Halo routinely. So it's a big community of people coming together and just getting their Spartan on. You know what I mean?
It was quite interesting because, believe it or not, for anyone who didn't actually know, so I'm trying to move around in my chair without my chair breaking. But me and Savvy, I think we meet through a Twitch Facebook group. I think there was a little bit of drama that either I caused or someone caused, and I think there's a lot, especially with live streaming and growing communities, is that a lot of people fall into the trap of follow for follow.
Yes.
And I think we both kind of jumped in on the same post. I said something about follow for follow and networking, and then I think I mentioned something about Halo, and then you went in all caps, "Oh my god, Halo! What is this?" And then lo and behold, here we are on a podcast, and you stream for Spartan Wargames now.
Yes, and I honestly did not think I would have, gotten so far within the community as I did within the amount of time that I've been part of the community. So it's really nice. And it's kind of funny because those Facebook groups were like a little insane to work with.
They're a bit cringe.
There's only like a small amount of people that I actually managed to stay in touch with, and you are one of them, obviously. So thank you for bringing me to the community.
You're very welcome. Thanks for doing what you do. You do a lot of social media stuff for us, like bigging up the community on your social media. You're always uploading pictures of you wearing your tank top, and just doing loads of extra things. So I can only thank you for doing that.
Yes.
Same with Ecto. Anyway, like for you, like what is Spartan Wargames to you?
Well, first let me start with saying, so I was playing Halo when you guys were in diapers. So a lot of my friends who play Halo with me, no, I'm joking. They just moved on to other games, and I've constantly just stuck with Halo. So one day I was on Instagram and I saw a post of one of your guys' like game pictures where everyone's standing and looking cool and epic and stoic in their different colors. And that's when I reached out to you and was like, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Something, Halo community where I can play all the Halo games, because you guys already know I only play one Halo game when I can, but this has opened me up to all the different games and meeting a whole bunch of different people. I love showing up and playing with you guys and gals. It's been a blast, and I'm glad and grateful I found you guys.
No, I appreciate it as well. Like, Ecto, again, you've done a lot yourself, like supporting the community. As you can see, you've got your hoodies behind you, and as much as I don't want to kind of like monetize the community, what you do by buying the merch helps a long way, because there's a lot that goes on behind scenes that people don't realize about, like, cost implications. So, like, for instance, we've got the website that we run. We've got, all the Discord bots which help with the moderation of the community and whatnot. So, like, I will always pay that out of my own pocket. But, just your little contributions, they do help and go a long way. So I appreciate that. And I guess the same question kind of goes to Logan. I feel that Logan's response is going to be full of memes. So...
Yeah. It's just such a good place to meet new people, and some of the people you meet are just fucking crazy, but they're like the best sort of people. It's just like, if you like Halo, then you're just gonna meet so many people that just want to play Halo and just think the same way that you do, and you're gonna meet so many more interesting people, and it's a really great place to like get together, and I just love things like that where you got all these sort of different types of people, but they all collectively sort of congregate around this one thing, and in this case that one thing is Halo, and it's just good fun.
Yeah, and it's mad, like, a video game can bring so many people together. Like, we've got this big massive community now that we've had for like over 6 years, and for anyone that doesn't know, we sometimes do the UK meetup. So, like, for instance, I've met Logan in person. We had a couple of drinks, we stayed round his for the night, and then we all went our separate ways. So, we're always looking to meet new people, and like, I would like to get to a point where, like, obviously after COVID, because let's be honest, COVID's fucking us all up right now. I want to meet more of the community, outside of the UK. I want to go to America. I also want to meet the OG, Aussies, because let's be honest, this community wouldn't be where it is if it wasn't thank you to, like, the likes of Jade. And Jade's probably not watching right now. She's probably asleep in bed, let alone on Twitch, because let's be honest, she's a bit of a boomer. But if it wasn't thanks for her for setting up the original Facebook group, none of this would be where it is right now. And also, huge thanks for Danger Deity. For people who don't know, he used to be the old owner of Spartan Wargames. So a lot of what I do now is because of these two people. So I think, they both deserve a round of applause for that, really. So, woo! Tom says, I'm invading the next one. What do you mean you're invading the next one, Tom? By the way, how are you?
Next meetup.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, by the way, that means then we've got 2 gingers, because Tom's a ginger as well.
What?
There's more of my clan.
They're gonna take over. No, just kidding.
Yeah. But
just to go on top of my answer, I met Declan. He was like one of the first friends I got on my Xbox 360. And that was like 12 years ago now. We met just playing Halo 3. And ironic that we would meet on Halo 3, a game that I don't like. But yeah, we met like 12 years ago. And since then, he's been like one of my best friends. And I've met all of these people because of him. And it's just fucking crazy to think that all of that came from like one game of Halo. Like,
mad,
all
isn't
of,
it?
like, best friends. Like, for years and years.
Oh, boo.
All of that
Oh,
has come
boo!
from
Is this a
Halo.
proposal?
Yeah, only if you're gonna say yes.
Only if you can take his big, massive pee-pee.
All the beans that come with it.
Yeah, exactly. But like, speaking of like meeting people, like Logan, Declan, and a couple of other people know, I met my best friend through Halo. My friend Rosie, you know, she's probably one of the best people that's ever been in my life, and you know, and we just randomly met playing Halo 3. In fact, it was a private lobby. I was with my school friend at the time, and he knew her through someone else. And we were playing an RP event, and I was playing, I think, this assassin role. So I had like a sniper rifle, and people would hire me to go and kill other players. That was when I was good at Halo, mine. Nowadays, I'm just really shit. Like,
Bring up the Halo 3 machinima that me, Killer, and Declan did.
you should definitely put that in the Discord. I really want to see it.
Honestly, Declan will know what it's called, but I can't remember. It was like the hostage or something, I think. Anyway, we're all very squeaky voiced.
Yeah.
I think I was like 12.
But no matter like you know how long you've been friends with someone on like Xbox, you know, the main thing is that we've all made friendships through the one thing, and that is Halo. And I feel that, you know, I have loads of like real life friends, but my Xbox friends and the community that I'm speaking to daily, day in and day out, are my real friends. Like, I don't consider any of you guys as just some random Xbox person. Like, the fact that we've all got together on our webcams to have this session just shows, you know, through friendship. Through friendship? True friendship. Through friendship. Declan
Too much to drink.
Yeah, I've only had, what, 4 cans? There's more. Halo 3 The Hostage, peak cinema. Yeah, Tom, through friendship, derp.
Yeah, we got into a whole friendship is magic.
Exactly.
Conversation.
Speaking of which, like, if you could be any My Little Pony Logan, what would you be?
Obviously, it would have to be Rainbow Dash. So.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. I feel good.
Savvy, you could be number 2, flying unicorn boogaloo thing.
Yeah.
I used to collect those things, and Rainbow Dash was my favorite.
Ecto looking on screen, quickly making a new tab to be like, what are all the other My Little Pony characters? What are their names?
Well, dibs on Atriox. That's one of them, right?
Atriox is a unicorn.
And he's cherry scented.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
Rainbow Dash supremacy, boys. Let's go.
Ridiculous.
New extremist cult rises up.
Yeah, exactly. So, Ecto, I'll fire this question at you. So, obviously, you know how the events work. You know how the community runs. How do you feel that things are run within the community? Do you think that things are going well, not so well, need improving? I'll probably take this feedback more from you, mainly because I think, let's be honest, age comes into play here as well. You're a lot more mature, I would say. That's not a dig at everyone in the community, but let's be honest, we do have a bit of an issue when it comes to like mic spam and whatnot. So
yeah. For the most part, I think it's ran very well. We do have our issues here and there with the mic spam, and that's why I usually try to stay pretty quiet during it. Like, I'll throw something on every once in a while, but I'm usually quiet. That, and like, if someone is upset, I think we should just get it out there right away. You know, either disappear or just shut down. We just talk about it, get it out right away, so we can just move on and continue to have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And you know, a lot of people probably don't know who's watching, but I know Logan is part of the chat. We do have a mental health channel now that I introduced a couple of months ago. Was it about a month or 2 ago? I think it was like a month or 2 ago. that we've been using. By the way, if anyone wants access to that, again, if there's something that's, you know, upsetting you, or you're feeling really low and you need that support, we're not just some random dudes on the internet. Like I said earlier, we are all friends, so please do let me know if you do want access to that chat. I've put personal stuff in there. I know Logan's put stuff in there recently as well, so, you know, and no doubt I'll probably talk about that stuff this evening as well at some point.
Good place to talk.
Yeah, definitely. As much as we are memesters and we do talk about ectoplasm and ghost coom, we are all pretty chill and we get on with each other anyway, and that's how it should be. So I'm glad that you feel that you know, things are going well and being run well, and like you said, you know, if people do have issues, just talk about it. So yeah, Savvy, over to you.
Yeah, I was about to say that stuff really helps.
By the way,
I know with me
before
personally. Yeah.
Cher says hi.
Oh, hi, Cher. He's a sweetie.
He is.
I hope his streams are doing well too. They're like 24/7 nonstop Halo streams.
That
They're
guy
great.
literally doesn't sleep at all. Sure,
He doesn't
if
sleep.
there's anything you could do after this stream, please go to bed.
Yeah, at least get some sleep. Pass it off to your twin.
Yeah. But yeah, carry on.
Where was I? That basically, you know, that stuff's kind of hard to get through. And I know me personally, I'm not too active in that particular chat of the Discord. I try to stay away from my phone, like, as much as I can. And I'm sure other people do too from time to time, because it helps, like, to just re-cleanse your mind. I don't know how to explain it. But you have been there for me personally during some of the times that I've had. So thank you, especially to Gert. I wanted to say that.
Big heart.
It's been hard, you know, like going through some crazy up and downs, and everybody has their traumas, and I don't think that anybody should have to bottle that in, or else it really takes a toll on you, and it goes down a dark rabbit hole that it's really hard to get out of sometimes. But, you know, with the right people and the right support, you're able to get past it.
Yeah, definitely.
But,
and you know, mad props for Mr. Logan in the top right corner here. Who knew that this guy had a heart? Imagine having a heart. No,
he's got to get a soul.
So I'm going to be completely honest here. My 2021 so far has been the worst year in my entire life for things that are happening outside of the community. And, you know, Logan was the first person to, like, notice things were going wrong. So he just literally randomly DM'd me one time. And, like, over the past, like, month and a half, he's actually been, like, the best person to speak to about the shit that's been going on in my life. So I just want to say thank you for that.
I'm always here. I'm always on my phone. I'm always willing
I know.
to talk.
Always browsing memes on his phone or...
Hell yeah.
Yeah, or ranting about work about his customers. What was it? Were they shitting on the machines, or were they throwing up on the machines?
There was no
Why not
pissing or shitting today. Fortunately, well, I say fortunately, it does make the days go quicker. So there's always that added benefit. But no, today was boring. Unfortunately, someone did piss in a bin last week, but that's a pretty regular thing. So,
what do you do? What's your job?
I work in a bookmaker's, so I basically like a betting shop. Well, I say basically, it is a betting shop. It's just like a part-time thing while I'm at university, and we get some characters in there. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I honestly could talk for hours and hours with all the insane stories that you would never believe.
Go on, give us one.
Oh, Jesus. I'm trying to think of one that's, like, safe for stream. Oh, we'll just go last week. Yeah, last week I was serving a guy, and he's quite old. We call him Mr. Kane because he walks with two, like, walking sticks. And basically he came in one night, and yeah, dark, yeah, I'm a gambling addict. Yeah, anyway, he came in one night. He can't really walk up to the counter, so we kind of like help him out and just take. He gives us the money. We take his bets to him. He sits down in the shop. He's always very grumpy, very angry, like most of our customers, and not very nice. And he was in, and it was just a normal night. I come to empty the bins because the cleaner is away. So normally the cleaner empties the bin at about 7 o'clock in the morning. She comes around, cleans the shop, empties the bins, all that. But when she's on holiday, we have to do it ourselves. So I empty the bins, and one bin is just filled with piss. No idea how or why. It's the bin that's right next to the toilet that we have in the shop. We keep the toilet door locked because people like to do drugs in there, heroin mostly. And yeah, this bin was just filled with piss. So the next day, I'm in the next night, and Mr. Kane is there, and I'm giving him his bets. And he said, "Oh, can you unlock the toilet door for me? Because I need the toilet." And I said, "Okay, yeah, that's fine." And he said, "Oh, well, thanks for that, because yesterday I had to piss in a bin." And I was like, "Oh, so it was you that pissed in the bin?" And he was like, "Yep." Like, no, like, sorry, or no, like, I won't piss in the bin again, or it was just like, "Yep, that was me."
See,
I
what
did that.
Americans don't realize is that the UK has some pretty crazy people. So you think of Florida, okay, and like Miami specifically,
God.
okay. The
Oh,
whole of
Colonel.
the whole of the UK is basically Florida. Okay, that's how
I would
weird
shoot
we are.
myself. I already hate Florida as it is.
Honestly, that is
Amen,
probably
sister.
one of the most safe for work stories I
Yeah,
have. from my job.
I've heard some of the ones that Logan, like, you know, when I'm, because luckily I work from home, some of the times I don't require being on the phone speaking to people, so I can jump on Xbox and have a chat with Logan. He's always got a new story to tell me, and it's brilliant.
I work in a very like dodgy part of town as well, so that helps with some of the stories. It's always interesting. I've worked there for like 5 years now. I was full time in my first year and just been part time since ever since I've joined university. Yeah, I have stuff like that. Honestly, happens on a weekly basis. You would not believe.
Yeah.
It's
So,
insane.
Cher says, it's good to have the community that can watch you back. Definitely feel you guys are on this one. Yeah, like, I think it's not my effort. I think it's a combination of everyone in the community. Everyone does their part to make sure that, you know, people feel right at home with this community. And, you know, that's what we want to advertise. Not only do we just game and play Halo, it is a safe place for everyone to come together and just, you know, meet people and whatnot. And that's, you know, we're also expanding outside of Halo. So for instance, we got like the Minecraft realm, we've got Gmod server, you know, we've got loads of other upcoming stuff, you know, to expand.
Destiny Discord.
Yeah, we got the Destiny 2 Discord that Logan runs, you know, for his raids.
Yes.
Aaron says, work in a betting shop, that's a good cover for I'm a gambling addict.
Yep.
Yep. Are you sure she was telling the truth or not taking the piss? I swear to God, you and your funny jokes. But going on to like the university subject, I know Savvy, you're are you finishing or are you still doing your uni stuff at the moment?
I finished in December. I only got 2 classes left. Party it up.
So why don't you tell everyone what it is that you do in university?
Oh goodness gracious!
Because this is actually a really good subject that you're doing. Like when I first heard that you were doing a subject, I was thinking, wow, like I work for a wine company, and as much as I love my job, you know, yours is like up here, like fucking hell, she's gonna do something with her life.
I really hope so. Well, for those of you that don't know, I am in school for mechanical engineering, and so is my boyfriend Patrick. We actually met in class, so we're both mechanical engineering majors. We have 2 classes left this fall, so August to December. I'm taking a break in the summer right I really needed it.
What's really cool is
You know?
she uploaded, I think it was on Instagram or your Discord server, you uploaded videos of you working on a robot that you were making.
Oh yeah, that was for like a little class project that we had to do. It was kind of messed up because the professor expected us to get it done in like a week, and it was very, very hard to coordinate the time. But when we were finally able to meet and we had to mess with programs like LabVIEW, that's like the one computer program that actually is able to, I guess I could say, program like little devices. I don't know how to explain it. And then it's just like a something you could hook it up to the robot with wires and adjust the RPMs and get it to turn a particular way with sensors and shit. And it was really cool. But it was such a short amount of time. I wish it wasn't such a rush project. Uh, but that one was pretty cool. There's been other stuff that I've done. Recently we had to do this little prototype for some kind of like a hamster wheel, but for the size of like I guess a dog or a cat.
Yeah.
To where it rewards them with treats at the bottom for the more that they run, and you could adjust how many laps they have to do to be rewarded, like those kind of that kind of stuff.
Amazing.
But honestly, I'm gonna do more stuff in the future, especially when it comes to the UAP disclosure that's been going on. Regardless whose technology it is, I just want to get my hands on it and play with it.
Yep.
That's it. I could care less if it's ours or from outside the atmosphere. I just want to mess with it. That's what I want to do.
So Cher says
I wanna
this
be able to
podcast
mess
is...
with stuff and
Sorry, carry on.
yeah. Oh, you're good. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
So I was
stop
just
you.
saying that Cher says, this podcast is so good, man. I love the quality, and it reminds me of television news podcast. They usually do this. Honestly, podcast is so good, man. It brings everyone together. Well, thank you, Cher. I really appreciate it. And the thing is like, we can start doing more of this kind of stuff in future. It's something that I am interested in doing. I want to be able to not just be able to... Well, I suppose we're quite lucky because we've all got webcams. We could always do, just audio podcasts and whatnot, but it would also be good to see the person behind the camera and the controller. Like, luckily, I know what all of you look like anyway, because I talk to you outside of Discord anyway, but, no, it'd be good to finally be able to meet up with different people. Going on to, like, the university stuff, like, Logan, I know you're in uni or finishing uni, so why don't you tell everyone what you do?
Well, I got my degree last year in computer science. Declan didn't know I was ginger. Last year I got my degree in computer science, and this past year I've been working on getting my master's in data science and business analytics, which is about as interesting as it sounds.
Why don't you tell them your recent project that you were doing the other day?
Which one?
The collecting tweets one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So I've been working on... I finished everything else. I've just got my dissertation to do. And for my dissertation, I'm basically using different machine learning algorithms to analyze tweets and basically getting the tweets from major tech companies where people have asked a question. It's like customer service tweets. So where people have asked a question, they've replied, and then people have replied to them. So I'm using machine learning to analyze their reply and then the customer's reply to basically see if there's anything we can get from how good their customer service is. Stuff like that. It's not particularly interesting, but for that I needed a very large data set. So I have a data set of over 300 million tweets. It took me quite a while to get. It was mostly just all of that time was just downloading it. And I have to process over 300 million tweets. Luckily I have machines to do it for me, machine learning, but it's still a pain in the ass. And my laptop is very bad. So, yeah.
Well, just to put it into perspective, his laptop doesn't have built-in Bluetooth. That's how old it is.
Yeah. It's got a touch screen, but no Bluetooth. I don't know why. Yeah, my laptop's a good sort of 7 years old. So yeah, working on that has been interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely. And what about
but
you,
yeah,
Ecto?
it's going well.
What do you do for a living? I know you post a lot about baseball on your Instagram.
That's all I do. So I graduated college in the 1950s. I'm no, I'm joking. Phys ed teacher. Well, I was a phys ed teacher. So I've taught phys ed for 12 years. Last year during COVID, they furloughed our programs. So they furloughed phys ed, art, and music. So they cut half of the teachers in our district. So there were eight phys ed teachers, and they kept 4. I was the 5th one. Okay, so I just missed out. Furloughed me. I did position. Well, am I lagging or am I right?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It's okay though.
Yeah. we
So,
can hear you. It's more of
I wound
the
up-
video than anything.
Needs to look at this anyway. It's fine. So I was kept on as a building sub at my school. So as that was happening, I was just subbing in classrooms, doing tech stuff for people, and I realized that they're probably not going to bring my position back. So I told the principal, like in March, I said, hey, just to put this on your radar, I know second grade teachers retiring at the end of the year. I'm going to take some tests to become certified in pre-K through 4. And that's what I'm looking to do. So I did that in June. I got interviewed, so I'll be teaching second grade in the fall.
Nice.
Cool.
I've never done that.
Nice. So with me, I unfortunately didn't do any university. I did college, went straight into full-time employment. I wish I did something at university. I guess I kind of backed out of the idea that at the time there was a lot of people not being able to get jobs or careers using university. So I kind of thought, you know what, I'm just going to go straight into full-time work. So for those who don't know, quite a lot of you do, but I work for a wine company called Laithwaite's Wine in the UK. The main job is literally importing wines from around the world, selling it to our UK customer base. I've gone from being a phone advisor up to team leader support. So what my role is to help the team leaders, whether that's with extra coaching, with sales, just a variety of different tasks. I could be doing admin. I could be acting manager for the company, so dealing with customers who are not happy, so acting as the manager and just making sure that, you know, everything's all done and sorted. So that's basically my job. I wish I could have done more with my IT, because I did study software development and games development, but I don't know. I think part of me, when I was in full-time employment, I just kind of gave up on that. I still have a tiny little bit of knowledge, but nothing major. Nothing. I would probably have to go to college again or university. So yeah. So that is that question over. Sorry, I do have like a list of things. So if you notice that I'm looking on my other screen, it's because I'm trying to think, what should we talk about next? But rather than just me sort of like bringing up things, is there anything you guys want to talk about at all?
Yes, but first, I need a toilet break. So,
I was gonna say me too.
yeah.
That is fine. You
I'll be
guys
back.
go for a toilet break. Me and Ecto will talk to our chat. I just need to send Aaron a little.
I wear.
What?
I wear adult diapers, so I'm just rolling with it.
You're just pissing in the wind. I just need to.
Okay, I can be here all night.
Yeah, exactly. I just need to send Aaron a little love heart because he just redeemed a love heart in my chat. So there you go, Aaron. I used my alternate account. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if I need to go for a toilet break because the amount of cider that I've drank tonight. Declan's like unfriending Ecto. I wonder why. Is it because of the adult diapers?
Stop judging me.
I mean, don't joke about that. Like, eventually, let's be honest, like, all of us men are going to have to wear adult diapers at least some point in our life, you know? We're going to just... We're not going to be able to control it.
Maybe like a couple years for me.
To be honest, I feel the same way, Curve. Yes. Oh my god, it was a subtle way of you looking at the whisper I sent you. No, like, genuinely, like, that redemption is me giving you a love heart in chat. So, enjoy the love heart, dude. Shoot me if I get like that. Declan, I will happily not do that, because manslaughter and murder is against the law here in the UK, if you didn't already know that. I assume it is also in America too. Well, I don't know. I mean, you hear on the news of everything that's happening nowadays.
Crazy.
America's fucking nuts, and I thought Australia was nuts.
Things are a lot better than it was.
Yeah, like there was that one particular time, wasn't there?
I don't
like,
know why, but
oh, look at you with your White Claw. I've not actually seen a can of White Claw before. I've actually like heard of the drink, but just never seen the can of it. Mango as well. I love mango. So.
And I would highly recommend the
pineapple is also really good as well. Yeah. Like surprisingly, like
you
I don't
share everything in Australia is trying to kill you.
Yeah, Australia is okay. It's just they got that crazy gigantic spiders. I mean, to be honest with you, yeah, I think it's because of you got the climate, but we also have some pretty big spiders here in the UK. We just don't tend to see much of them. Speaking of spiders, I absolutely love spiders. Like, I actually follow a lot of. You're shaking your head. Do you like any kind of insect or like reptile or anything?
Oh.
No.
Oh, nope. Reptiles, insects.
So you wouldn't even have like a chameleon or like a bearded dragon or something.
What's the point? You can't like a dog. You can pet and like a chameleon.
You can pet a chameleon. Well, not pet a chameleon, but you can like stroke its mane or something. Like.
Way.
Savvy, we're just talking about like insects and reptiles, and he doesn't like them.
I ate as much gator as I could when I was in Florida.
Oh my god, when someone says they love spiders, they probably do keep one in their living room. No, so when I was growing up, I'd always ask my parents if I was allowed to have like a chameleon or a bearded dragon. I absolutely love those creatures. My friend had a bearded dragon. I got pictures all in my Snapchat memories of just like this bearded dragon just like on top of my head. I'll have to get it out. It was pretty dope. But if I could, I would. But unfortunately, because I'm in rented, I'm not allowed to have any pets. So.
Abby, are those veggie straws you're eating over there? It's for Sharon. Appreciate it.
They look like like in Japan you can get those pea flavored like snacks. They look like pea flavored snacks. Are they
P or P?
P-E-A. P-E-A.
Spell it out.
Declan says, I don't mind reptiles except for snakes. Yeah, I get why people don't like snakes.
Snakes are cool.
Funny story. I remember my friend's snake got stuck in their printer and it took us like 2 hours to get it out of the printer.
Good lord.
Redneck's the yellow, cuddly fellow.
Yeah. Redneck's the black. Step the fuck back.
Yep.
For anyone who doesn't know our American audience, it's a quote from Peep Show, a TV show here in the UK. My sister's snake snuck into my bed one time. My sister's bearded dragon, Lucifer, died recently. Ruined my day. You seem to have a lot of reptile-themed stories, Declan. Please share more.
Yeah.
I think what we do now, because I've got like loads of questions, we'll go through like some of the questions and then we'll sort of like go into some of the topics. So we've kind of answered that one. Okay, this is a really, really good question. And I'm going to fire it to Ecto first. What is your biggest failure and what did you learn from it?
Good lord, that was heavy.
Yeah, that was a lot deeper than I thought it was going to
I've got loads of like deep questions and
Damn, I was not expecting that.
If you don't, honestly, like you don't have to answer it if it's something you don't want to talk about or you don't have it, and someone else can have a little shot at it.
I'm just thinking of like, what did I fail terribly and what?
It is quite a like.
I honestly don't know. I feel like I've done okay. Like, doing well, married, not having any kids. We've already decided that because fuck that. I don't know. I really can't think of anything. If I do think of something, you'll be the first to hear it.
Exactly. Yeah, we want to hear it on a game night. We want to hear it like you're in the middle of killing someone on Halo 1 with a plasma pistol and you're like, oh, by the way, you remember that podcast we did like a month ago? I got the answer to your question.
Everyone feel terrible.
Yeah.
I really can't think
What
of
about
an
you
answer.
guys? And has any of you got like something that was the biggest failure for you in your life, and what did you learn from it? And
I don't really have like one, without getting like too deep. I don't really have like one, because I don't really have like, well, this is gonna sound like really cliche. I try not to have like any regrets. But one thing that I consistently do that I do regret is when it comes to like my schooling, my education. I always get like good grades, like really good grades. But I don't really, it sounds bad, I don't really try to get those grades. Like, I don't work as hard as I know I could. And that's something I've always sort of regretted. I could have always done better when it comes to sort of revising and going through stuff. I just kind of, where I'm at now, I've just kind of coasted to.
Yeah.
And I feel like I am at a good place. I feel like, well, I don't know where I'd be if I didn't, but who knows?
exactly.
Who cares?
Thank you for the follow, JustDan345. Hi, welcome to the Spartan Wargames
Hello
podcast,
there.
where we normally play Halo, but we thought we'd get some of the community members to come together, say hi, learn a thing or two about them. I think, Ecto, Declan was trying to get your answer on something. He says, I joined a podcast and learned that I hate everyone in this call. Am I correct?
I put you got it, Declan.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
The segment is called
Yeah,
Four
I love
Halo
you guys.
Nerds Talk About Shit. I think with me, I think my biggest failure in life, and the thing is that a lot of people will be like, and I've actually had this said to me before, and they've said, don't ever change it because that makes you a good person. But I think my biggest failure in life is caring about things too much. A lot of people will know me as I am a giver. I have this habit and tendency where I put other people before myself. And sometimes it bites me in the ass because, as Logan will quite rightly know, I've not been feeling myself lately. The stuff that I've not been feeling myself about lately has nothing to do with like me giving in too much. But it's just it's a combination of different things which kind of like led up to a particular scenario. But yeah, I feel like I give too much, and sometimes I forget, I can't fix other people before I fix myself. Like, there's a lot that's wrong with me that I need to fix. And I guess maybe it comes with a bit of fear that maybe that I'm being too selfish. That I pay more attention to what people feel about me than I do myself, if that makes sense. So I guess that's my biggest failure, and people are like, you know what, it's okay to care about yourself and do things for yourself, but it's just trying to strike a balance of being able to care for others as well as myself. And I feel that at the moment, like I said, my 2021 has been really bad. I feel like I've given so much more to people than myself. I'm just trying to find that equilibrium.
It would be your favorite Halo game being Halo 4, but
I don't know. Halo 4 is great, okay? Like like Declan will agree with me, and I think Aaron will also agree with me. It is a love child.
I don't know anyone in the world that would agree with you that it's the best Halo game.
To me,
Oh my
it is.
God,
It
no.
is to me. See, even my
there's-
friend Tom is
Right,
agreeing
now
with
there's
me.
3 of them.
Yeah, exactly. Halo, woohoo!
I do not believe
So
it.
Declan says that's not
Cannot
what you were
believe
last night, BB. Wink, wink, nudge. Tom says you're a dickhead with that, as I told you many times. But cool. So let's try not do so much of a deep question. Okay.
Sure, the best Halo is Halo 3 multiplayer. Okay, no, we need to talk about that.
What's that? The Halo 3 multiplayer?
Halo 3
well,
is the worst Halo
Sure
game.
is either playing
And
Halo 3 multiplayer
I'm
or
not
he's
on this
playing
hill.
Halo 1. I think Sure and Ecto would get on really well together, and I think you two should definitely pair up and play some Halo 1. So feel free to hit each other up on Xbox next time you do in your stream, Sure. It definitely pop on.
What's your favourite vegetable?
It
It used to be Michael Schumacher, but not anymore.
That's a really bad joke, Logan.
Yeah, sorry.
Should I tell our American friends who Michael Schumacher is?
Nah, they probably wouldn't like it.
Yeah, it's
They
a
probably
very bad tasting joke. You can look it up. Just type in Michael Schumacher on Google a little bit later on, and you'll see.
Me erase Atriox and.
You googling it right now?
I think I know who that is. Like, isn't he?
He was a Formula One driver.
Oh,
He had a bad car accident.
Yeah, he had a very bad accident, and unfortunately was in a. How long was he in a coma for? It was quite a while, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a while. He's okay now, though, so it's okay
Yeah.
to joke about it. At least I think he's okay. I hope he's not dead.
I hope he's not watching the stream right now. I apologise, Michael, if you are.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, but it is kind of funny.
Now he drinks formula.
Oh,
he drinks the what's that Monster Energy can that's after one of the Formula One drivers? Hamilton,
What?
Lewis Hamilton. You know he's got his own Monster Energy drink.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, you
This
could
guy
have
had
just
the
said Red
skiing
Bull,
accident. I
but
forgot about that.
Yeah. Michael is a
Michael is a
tier 3
tier
sub. Okay,
Yes.
Okay, here's a good question. I will give this to Logan. If you can't name all three, that's fine. If it's just one, then that's fine. But who are the three people who have been the most influential to you?
What? Ever?
Yeah,
Or...
just ever. Just ever.
Oh, Jesus.
And the reason
Okay.
why,
Uh,
if you've got it.
Right, Jesus is number one.
Yeah, Jesus is one.
Praise Bingus.
Yep. Jesus. These questions are...
It's like an interview, isn't it? I'm actually interviewing you right now.
Yeah. In no particular order, I would say my granddad, Declan, yeah, obviously Declan.
Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah.
Declan
yeah,
story
my
music.
granddad, my granddad, Jordan, my girlfriend. Jordan is my girlfriend. That's not two different people.
Jordan is your granddad, but also your lover.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Exposed.
Yeah. That's how it is in our family, you know?
Yeah.
You guys are tight.
I mean, you are Southern,
the
aren't
third
you?
one. I feel like I'd say just my mum. Yeah, let's say my mum.
Cool. Anyone else got any influential people in their life?
Do they have to be somebody related to you?
No, they could literally be anyone. Like, it could be someone that you look up to. It could literally be a family member, because let's be all honest, like, we all have that one family member that we all look up to.
Yeah, that is
I like to think that anyway.
Yeah, definitely my papa, my grandfather, but he passed in like 2008, so it's been a long time, but he's one of them. Another person for me would be Tom DeLonge. He's a former member of Blink-182 and started Angels and Airwaves, and he's also been one of the big influences in the UIP disclosure. Mostly all started because of him, but that's for combo for another time.
That's a
And
big old bottle.
definitely Patrick is number 3. So
Yeah, of course.
my boyfriend.
Nice, nice. I think I only really have, I don't know, like, I want to combine my family as, like, one particular person, because I absolutely, like, love my family. Like, every single member of my family has done something for me, and, you know, it's absolutely great. So I don't think I could put, say, like, my dad or my mum or whatever like that. I would say my family in general. I think you guys as a community, you guys, you know, you put a lot of effort into coming to the games that I host, you know, being around me, being friends and whatnot. You know, it makes me want to carry on doing this, you know, for another 10 years. And I hope that Spartan Wargames, you know, continues to expand, you know, for another 10 years. And it sounds really cheesy when I say it, Steve Downs, voice of Master Chief. Without Master Chief, I don't think we would be here, really, to be honest. And I think everyone should have that in their #1 spot right there. Mr. Chief.
Guy. Cool.
Fortnite guy, yes.
Yeah, nice.
Speaking of Fortnite, can you do a Fortnite dance, Ecto?
Fuck no. You see that all the time. All the kids at school are doing Fortnite dances all the time.
Oh, you see it on YouTube, don't you?
When I would teach phys ed, I would give them a chance because like dance is part of physical education. So I would let them do their own Fortnite dances, and I've seen them all. I've seen them all.
Yeah, I bet. And
You
like,
must just want to kick the shit out of them when they do that.
yeah, and I hate like.
Oh, cool! There's Orange Justice again. Great.
The worst part is like when you go on YouTube, like I follow a lot of meme YouTube channels, and the one thing that I hate is just this like that. What you're doing right now. Is that your Fortnite dance?
That's the cyan. That's the cyan. I don't know.
Aaron's
Do the cyan.
Do the cyan justice. Hell yeah! If you can't see Danger in the background, his whole living room is painted cyan.
He actually did that after joining Spartan Wargames as well. We didn't tell him to do that.
Yeah.
I did it this morning before the podcast. I wanted
Yeah.
to throw it up real quick.
But yeah, that's funny. I think what we'll do then, if we go on some of the topics. So
Can I ask a question real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Good talk.
Who do you think is the best Halo player? I'm sorry, I might be lagging. I don't know. Who are the best players in Spartan Wargames? Like, who's the toughest to go against?
Who's the top? What, 3 or 5? Sorry.
You can say 3.
Okay, so if I say 3, I'm actually going to put you on the list. Like, playing against you in Halo 1, like, it's almost impossible. I'm shit at Halo anyway in general. I'm either focusing on my chat or something's distracted me, or, you know, I'm screaming at my PC because it's not doing something I want it to do. That's just me, obviously, trying to take the blame that I'm actually a shit player in general. But I have fun. But yeah, I'll definitely put you on there. I think another good Halo player definitely has to be Siren, one of our moderators on the Discord. Whenever she joins the games, she's incredible at playing Halo. I mean, she spends most of her time modding the game anyway, so she knows the ins and outs of how, like, you know, weapons work. Like, I remember we had a conversation about you know, the damage output on a spiker, and she, like, I was saying how I prefer the spiker over the assault rifle, and she was telling me why I was wrong because of, like, the variables of, like, the weapons and whatnot, and I was like, fucking hell, like, that woman knows a lot. And I think it goes without saying, and I think everyone can agree here, Weepiest, that guy is an absolute aimbot when it comes to playing Halo. He is incredibly good, and the fact that he's gone to mouse and keyboard on his Xbox now, he's going to get used to it, and he's going to be, you know, a tyrant.
We're all really in trouble.
Yeah. What about you then, Sammy?
What else?
My top 3? Wait, what? What about me?
So, top 3, like, best players of SWG, like, when you're playing game nights,
okay.
like, Ecto, does it have to be, like, you know, who are really good at the game, or, like, fun to
No.
play with? Because I
That
kind
was,
of
like,
went with
fun.
the
I
like.
was- You could do either, whichever one you want. Yeah, you can choose.
Well, my top three would definitely Warstorm, Declan. He's definitely one of them. Oh my god, that dude has me laughing so freaking much. And then him, and then also when Diamonds comes along, Diamonds is always like, I don't know, just sometimes Diamonds be getting me when I don't even notice. I'm just like, wait, where did it come from? And then definitely Girth at the same time because there's just some moments when, like when we were all doing the Mongoose custom, and we're on that super tiny track, and then everybody crashed into each other. I think that was the night when Patrick was playing.
Yeah.
And everyone just dogpiled on top of each other, and then you kept falling out, and then you got sniped when you were trying to run away. There were some funny moments.
Definitely.
I swear.
Sure says, Mr. Griffiths, have you played Half-Life 2 before? Yes, I have played it many times. In fact, we've got a Spartan Wargames Gmod server, so if you go onto our Discord and look for the Gary's Mod channel, sometimes we do game nights on a Monday with Gmod. But yeah, Logan, question to you then.
I would say definitely Siren. She's back when I played Halo 5 a lot. I thought I was the best by far at Halo 5, and I played Siren, and I thought, shit, I actually have to try. She's probably the best, I would say, in my opinion, the best that I've played anyway. She's just better than everyone I've seen. I have not. I've played with Weepiest. I haven't really played much against Weepiest, but I'm going to put in there based on reputation. I would like to play more against Weepiest, even though I don't play Halo that much anymore. I would like to see Weepiest at his full potential.
You'd like to knock him down
I've
a
heard
peg or
lot.
two, wouldn't you?
I'd try. I don't think I'd get very far.
No.
And my last, I'm actually going to say Trinidad. Trinidad's really good. I think I could take him in a 1v1, but I'm not going to put myself in my top three because you know that's just a bit.
He spends a lot of time memeing around.
Trinidad
That's why
is
I
good.
find him difficult to play against. Not necessarily because it's like, you know, I can kill Trinidad in a video game, but it's just he's usually doing something really stupid in a corner, laughing to
He's
himself.
a jumpy little fuck.
He
That's
is.
what he is. Yeah, they're all very good.
Nice.
There's a lot of good players in the Discord.
I think
and
everyone
it's
is
always
good in their
nice
own
to
way
play
as well.
against
Like everyone brings like their own thing to Spartan War Games, like whether that is like Declan saying about skill or you know, just them as a person in general. I think Spartan War Games, we have a lot of different characters, which just kind of like complement each other. You know, in a way.
Yeah.
I am going to go for a quick toilet break, but chat amongst yourselves. I will be back very shortly, so I'm just going to mute my mic and my video. So I will be back in a sec.
I kind of want to hear more about, and I don't know if you're going to bring it up later, Savvy, this ghost or ghoul that you caught. I want to
I
hear
did want
more.
to show it later, actually, yes. Whenever Girth was done hitting all the main points. Aren't you able to like share your screen on Discord kind of thing? So I could just do it from
Yeah,
here, and then everybody could see. I have it right on my computer and ready. It was
If you want to
creepy,
do that
so.
later, I'm excited for that.
I'm so excited. I'll be honest, I didn't expect it. Call me crazy, but I've been into like a lot of spiritual stuff lately. And when I say spiritual, I don't mean religion. I mean metaphysical stuff that works with actual energy of the universe. And me being an engineering major, like, it's like right up my alley. And I don't know, there's this I have family in Pennsylvania in the United States, which is part of the 13 original colonies, and there's a city in there called New Hope, and it's like witch town over there. And there's this building that just sits on the strip in New Hope, and I took a picture because I was admiring the aesthetic. I have a thing for loving history. Like when I go up north, it's so different than Florida. Like you could smell the difference, you could taste the difference. It's so much better. Everyone has their space. But yeah, when I was up there, I didn't expect it. It was funny because I just got home on the 1st at like 11 o'clock at night. I landed. and my boyfriend and I finally get to my house after eating late dinner. And I'm like, oh, it'd be so funny if I happen to capture a picture of a ghost. And I'm flipping through the pictures, and I'm like, no fucking way. I was floored because I didn't. I mean, maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me, but the face is pretty freaking clear, in my opinion. And
Yeah.
I sent it to multiple people already, and they're like, yeah, that's a ghoul. And I'm like, oh God. And then when I looked it up, it was exactly where this picture was taken that people were describing apparitions. I'm like, oh, okay. So I have, I guess, evidence to prove my point. I was just like, okay, it's really creepy. So whenever Girth gets back, I'll definitely show it. I just
Hell
hope
yeah.
I am back
Discord doesn't
stream
give me a
anyway. I'm
hard
just
time when I have
sorting
to
my
show
drink
it.
out.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh God, this is a little creepy. It
Yeah.
was a little creepy.
Right,
Oh,
I'm
God.
back.
It is. It's 2.5 hours from me.
What did I miss?
Up.
So how can I do this screen share thing to show
So you know in the
ghosts?
so if you move your mouse at the bottom, you should have like to turn off your camera and share your screen as like a little window with an arrow pointing right.
Yes, share your screen. Okay.
Yeah. So if you do
Oh,
that.
look at that. Photos,
Girth, welcome back. Savvy, it's actually me. I pranked you. Surprise. Haha.
Yeah. That
So
made me laugh.
if everyone can get the watch streamer, I'm going to do it now just so everyone can watch. But this is so I've already seen this. So I've already had the sneak peek, but you're going to have to like zoom in so that everyone can see.
Yes, I just want to make sure that it shows. Okay, so you could see. Let me get my cursor back over here. All right, so you could see. Oh shit. Sorry. Okay, let me expand this. Are you able to zoom in on it on your?
No, because it's a fixed window, so you're going to have to zoom in with photos. So use the magnifier.
Okay. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can
Is it
see
working?
I can see the picture. Yeah. It's just a little bit laggy, but
Okay. Let me try and.
so she's zooming in.
And it's so hard to tell. I can't see what you see on my end, but there's two eyes
Yeah.
right here. And like I want to say like a chest. And to me, this almost looks like one of those white cows. Like one of those things that
To
they
me,
would put
it
on the
looks
back
like
of
a
their head.
skeleton. I
Yeah,
get like
it's literally a ghoul.
a ghoul or skeleton vibe. At first, I didn't
And
see
like
it.
when you zoom out, and everybody sees this, right? Because on my end it says your stream is running, so I can't
Yeah,
tell if
no,
you're able to see
I
it.
can see it fine.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are able to see this. Come on. Trying to drag it. There we go. Yeah, as you zoom in, you can see it. Yeah, right there.
It's like
Isn't that creepy?
Mr. Bones. Hope you had a pleasant spook.
I don't know. Well, what I was telling the people while you were gone for a moment, or taking your little tinkle break,
Yeah.
that I actually Googled it. Like, it's in a place called New Hope in Pennsylvania, and it's one of the oldest like witch towns. And I wanted to look up, oh, has anybody happened to see something? And they say, yeah, upstairs there's a female. And I'm like, oh, okay. And if you look at that, it's upstairs. And then when you zoom in,
Declan wants
I
me
swear,
to
it looks
click
like
this
a
video.
cow.
Let's see what this video is he shared. He says, makes me think of this. So I tell you what, if it's a Rick rolled link, I'm gonna scream.
No.
South Park
God.
Ghost Hunters. Okay. Oh, I remember this. Yes,
I love South Park. Wait,
I'm not gonna watch it just purely because of copyright. So there we go. But yes, very
but I hope
interesting.
everybody's able to see it.
So, Savvy, I don't know how much I missed kind of when you was away, but I know that you wanted to sort of have a chat about like, you know, the time that you've been having away from the community, like traveling and whatnot, and you were going, I can't think of the words, but you were going through some kind of phase is the wrong word, I suppose, but how would you describe it? You went through some kind of like enlightenment.
Yeah, I guess I could say that's what I was kind of going through, but in more of like in a soul sense, like for what I need internally. Because going back to the failure thing, the question that you asked about earlier, I'm literally just like you in that sense. I'm a giver, and unfortunately, it's like 99% of the time not reciprocated. And after a while, it really takes a toll on you because you start to feel like, damn, am I the one that's just the issue here? When it's just, no, you're just giving more than you can take.
Exactly.
Or something like that. And after a while, it beats you up. But with me, I just decided to unplug everything that I've ever thought of and just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just deep down that freaking strong earth in my body. It's like, I need to get out of here or I'm just going to go insane. And I left. I was gone for almost like 3 weeks and things were really whack between the dreams that I had.
Is the call still alive?
I hope I'm not crazy. Like, it looks just like someone's looking out the window. And I didn't see that till I came back. And I took that this past Saturday. But with some of the dreams that I had, I don't know how to explain any of them, but I'm very superstitious, and I guess I could say psychic in a sense, but it depends on where I'm at. Like when I'm in Tampa, there's just too much going on, and I could just feel it everywhere, and it just drives me crazy. So when I was able to get out of here, I was able to like basically let go and just take a breather for a minute. You know what I mean? Because if it's not Twitch, it's school. If it's not school, it's family drama. If it's not family drama, it's friend drama, and then it's like, oh my goodness, I'm just trying to do one thing at a time.
And I think it also doesn't help that, you know, COVID has been an obstacle for, like, all of us. You know, it's affected us in, like, many different ways.
Absolutely. And I feel like that we lost a year, low-key.
Declan, can you ban that bot, please, for me? But yeah, like, COVID, like I say, it's taken a toll on, like, all of us. Jigs, my dude, how are you doing? Holy... Bolonga, Batman, that beard makes my thighs quiver. Jigs, I just need you in the call right now and laugh to everyone, because your laugh instantly makes me like want to just explode. No, like this guy has like the best laugh, and he's, if you haven't already done it, I'm gonna do a shout out for him right now, because he is the best person to speak to about mental health. All of his streams are like dedicated to mental health, so definitely go and give him a follow and share the love. If I can actually type, that is. There we go. Go and give him a nice little follow. But yeah, as I was saying, like, COVID is, you know, it's taken a toll on all of us. And going back to the failure stuff, like, it doesn't help that I want to be surrounded by all my friends and family. And it's really hard that I can't. It's obviously a lot easier nowadays anyway, you know, I can go places, like I can go to the pub or whatnot, but I can't do half the things that I want to. And like, part of my journey is, as you can quite clearly see, I am a fat Viking on the internet. I want to go to the Nordic countries and I want to learn about the heritage, and you know, I take an interest in all of that. I've got, you know, you can see I've got runes tattooed on my body, you know, I've got tattoos all down my leg and everything. Like, I'm really into that that vibe, and I want to go traveling to like Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and all those Nordic countries, but obviously COVID is just preventing me from doing that. As I was saying earlier about my 2021 being like the worst year, it's mainly because I've just been sat indoors doing nothing. It doesn't help that I'm working from home. I mean, as much as I love working from home, because I'm actually more productive when I work at home, surprisingly, than I am in the office. You know, I'm very much like, you know, my work PC is actually to the right of me here in my kitchen, because I've got, obviously, as you can see, an open plan kitchen living room. You know, so I literally just scoot over a meter and my computer's there on my kitchen side. And then once I'm done with that, I'm here playing games. So it's really hard for me to go out and... This sounds really bad for any of my real life friends watching the stream right now, but I feel like I've been really disconnected from all of you, and that's nothing to do with you guys. That's all on me. I guess again, I spend quite a lot of my time, you know, playing Halo with you guys, and you know, and I don't want that to be a negative on you guys, because like I said, I consider you guys my real life friends, but I just, again, it's just trying to find that balance of everything. Husker Nation 189, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it.
Hi, Husker.
Is he one of...
Husker's over on my stream.
Very nice. Thanks, Husker. Hope you're doing well. Sure says people are working from home now, lol. Sure says, Savita, yeah, I hope you're doing better there right now. Yeah, I totally understand why you haven't streamed lately, and that's also good that you've been here on the podcast with Girth and the community. You're not alone at all.
He's so sweet. He always has the nicest words to say.
Definitely.
Every
Wow.
freaking time.
He just has a really good heart. Sure does when he live stream. You know, it's really good.
Thank you, Cher. Love you.
Husker, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. But yeah.
Let's go Husker.
But yeah, going back to what I was saying, I need to find a way to be able to start getting back out and enjoying things. You know, this sounds really, really stupid, but there was one night a couple of weeks ago where I literally just sat in front of my fridge on the floor and cried for an hour. That's how bad my mental health has gotten over 2021. So, you know, like I said, luckily Logan was around, you know, Declan's been around, and we have a nice little core Facebook group which are part of Spartan Wargames, but we also play a lot of games outside of Spartan Wargames. We've got that connection now, so it's good that all of them were there.
That's hard.
Very, very fucking hard.
Definitely been there a million times.
Yeah. Like, I come across as this really, like, resilient person. I never talk about how I'm feeling, and that comes into, again, like, I give more to people than myself, because I have that fear that I'm being selfish, and I don't want that fear.
Yeah. But you have to definitely think for yourself now. And I'm doing the same thing, and we're not being selfish. We're just having to take care of our mental stability. Because as givers, we have to learn to like give to ourselves before we give to others, or else we're gonna crack. Just like the French incident.
Yeah, definitely.
Hard, but definitely got to make it through. It takes time, but in time.
100%.
We'll get there.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So if we go on to some of the other questions that we've got, that one we've already asked in a different format, I suppose. Okay, this is a really, really fun one. Okay, Logan, I'm going to aim this at you. Because, no, this is a perfect one for you, because everyone knows you as the funny guy, okay? So, what is one common myth about you that you want to debunk?
Common myth about me. My dick is absolutely not 12 inches big. It's 11. Please stop
It's
lying
11 and a
about
half.
Wow.
Aaron said the myth, he's ginger.
Yeah, I actually dye my hair. No, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm well known enough to have like a myth about me yet. I don't really have like a myth.
Is Ecto taking a photo of the podcast, is he? We could have posed for you. Do you want us to pose for you?
My buddy's in my buddy's in the say something in the chat.
Oh, okay then.
It's Pearl Vision.
Oh yeah, Pearl. Hi Pearl, how you doing? So yeah, you don't really have like a myth or anything that you...
I don't really feel like I have like a myth. I'd like to get up to that stage where like people are like making up shit about me. They're like, oh yeah, like they're just kind of like talking shit and like making up rumors about me. But no, I don't think I'm...
I think a perfect myth that you would like to debunk, and this is something, so you know, like when I was struggling recently, and obviously you were, you know, helping out and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know Ben? I was talking to Ben about it, and funnily enough, I think it was either on Facebook or it was Xbox chat. Let me have a look. No, it wasn't that. Sorry, I'm just looking on Facebook right now. I think it was on Xbox chat, but he was like very surprised that you had a heart.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are. I think my problem is I don't know when to stop like just taking the piss out of things. I sometimes struggle to find that sort of balance between like someone's just told me something super serious and personal, versus I'm really struggling to not make a joke about it.
Yeah, definitely. I think
Yeah.
people don't realize actually that Logan one time was an absolute tyrant of the community. He ended up getting banned from the community for like a good solid year.
He's still on my redemption arc.
He's on his redemption arc because look at him now. He's actually
Yeah.
a moderator of the community.
Yeah.
For you.
I'm gonna be owner soon.
Yeah.
Once I kill Girth, I'm gonna be the owner.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna overthrow me. It's gonna be Logan Wargames, and it's gonna be nothing but
I just
Destiny
need
game
to get
nights.
him to write me into his will, and then he'll have an accident.
Gingerzilla.
Gingerzilla, yeah. Tom says Logan sounds exactly like me. Yeah, I would get that, Tom, because
It's a ginger
the
thing.
thing is my mate Tom. He's one of my real life friends, and he's like one of the best ones that I have in real life. And you know, he has a very good heart, but also at the same time, he's a fucking shit. And yes, Tom, you are a fucking shit at times, but I love you. I think one of the other topics I kind of wanted to bring up as well, Savvy, I know you wanted to bring this up as well. You know what subjects I'm going to
Yeah.
talk about, don't you?
No, I do. I just hope it's not like too weird for people to want to listen.
Well,
but
no,
go
I
ahead.
mean, we all know that you're crazy, so go ahead.
Okay, but define crazy because there's multiple types of crazy.
Shit crazy.
Batshit.
Batshit
forgot about the
crazy.
bat. You forgot
Before
about
you
the
go
bat.
into that, Aaron, I did download the video. I will play it at some point this evening. Jig says, here's a question for Gerfalicious. If you could caress anyone's tonsils with your thick tongue meat, how long would you expect me to kiss you without running my fingers through your beard?
Eternity.
I think if I could caress anyone's tonsils, Jigs, it's yours, and our beards would touch. Also, he does have a long, luscious beard like I do.
Oh my goodness.
Fungus Throne says, the dude with the ginger hair, how long is his dick?
He's got 11 inches.
11.
I
We've
remember.
established
DM
it.
me and you'll find out.
But yes, I don't know if this is how you pronounce it, but numerology? Is that how you pronounce it?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yes,
so
sir.
tell us a little bit
Numerology.
about it. I know what it is vaguely, but for anyone who's watching
Yeah.
that doesn't know, please tell us.
Okay, so just to keep it in a summary, everybody has a life path number. Basically, a digit that somewhat co-lines with how you deal with things in the path that you're going on in life. And there's the numbers 1 through 9, 11, 22, and 33. There's rumors that there's a 44, but I can't really find anything on that. But yet at the same time, Google does give you results based off of what you already searched. So I have to use DuckDuckGo. But for me, example, I'm a 22, and you find that by condensing your birth date, month, day, year into a singular digit. So I'm still kind of researching what each of the paths do in particular, because I do have to talk to somebody around the mid of July about stuff like that, a totally different topic called starseeds. But there's a lot of things that like go hand in hand together now, and I know that it's out there, but people didn't believe that we could fly, and then the Wright brothers freaking happened. You know what I mean? So anything's possible at this point. But what you could do is take your birth year and condense it down into one digit. So who wants to do their birth date, for example, and do the math for us?
84.
You cut out. What did you say?
Oh, wait. Years ago. 1984.
Okay, so you do 1 plus 9 plus 8 plus 4. Okay. And that gives you 22. And then you condense that down again, and that gives you 4. So we have to remember the number 4. So now what about your birthday in particular? Like the actual day number?
I was born on November 4th.
Okay, so 4 plus another 4 is 8 plus a 1 for October because it's 1 plus 0. So your life path 9.
No.
And you said October, right?
November.
Oh, November? Oh, okay, then you're
Yeah.
10, So you're life path 1 then. Sorry, I thought you said October. Kind of cutting out a little bit on my end. But
Sorry,
I
I'm
guess
sorry.
I would just say, no, it's okay. I guess I would just say to look up what life path number 1 does in particular and see if that like kind of resonates to what your lifestyle would be. I know that it's really out there, but it's something that I happen to actually I was told about it from a friend way back in May. I was like, okay, let me just do it, just because I'm bored. Um, it was really interesting because for mine in particular, being a 22, it is told that 11, 22s, and 33s that their souls are not from this earth realm. Like that their souls more than likely are for sure not from within this atmosphere. Because, energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's just transformed. I believe in reincarnation. Now, what we reincarnate to, that nobody knows yet. Because it could be anything between being a human again to being a plant to being an animal, because the energy is needed and recycled throughout the universe. But for those particular people, they basically are alien souls. I'm not saying little green men, I'm not trying to say Hollywood standard alien.
With the big, long,
just something
tall
from
faces
outside,
and the big
not trying to do
eyes.
that. just that your soul's more than likely from outside this atmosphere, that it's not what most people on this plane are. I'm not saying 1 through 9s can't be. There are possibilities that they are a starseed as well. But 11s, 22s, and 33s are for sure are, if that makes sense. So those people, like, they feel that, you ever just not really get along with groups of people, or you're usually like the black sheep, or you just sit out, or you like to stargaze, or you always wonder what if. You absolutely hate like typical trends and just all those typical things in between is more likely than because you are not meant for that reality and you are put here for something different that can shift the people to something better. And it is very, very hard to do that because not a lot of people are awoken to this. Some people are put down onto this reality with basically their hippocampus completely reset, the part of your brain that has memory. Like you just go through a complete memory blank to go through some mission. I don't even know what mine is yet either, but I'm not saying it's my new religion. I'm not saying I believe in it 100%, but I do believe it more than I disbelieve it because it's really interesting to think. And again, going back with energy is neither created nor destroyed. Like it can't get any more realistic than that. But it's really interesting to see because ever since COVID happened, there's been a big shift in energy with the earth. And a lot of people are starting to subconsciously wake up. There's been a big movement on YouTube with this stuff that I watched quite a bit while I was gone. And it's really interesting the things that you get into. And this stuff goes right back with the witch trials. People burn them at the stake because they didn't understand what they were doing, that not all prescriptions are safe, not all the food we eat is healthy. Like there are some things that we have to be careful about for ourselves and for our well-being because there's some messed up people in this world all the way at the top of the food chain that don't care about what happened to us, and it's messed up. Now what those people are, I don't know. I don't know how to change them, but I feel bad for everybody around me that co-lines in with just this brainwash of society. Like we're not put on this planet for 9 to 5s and have to stress about taxes and money and politics, like just all that shit, like just no. It poisons people.
We just want to play Halo.
It spreads people apart. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't vote because I felt both sides of the party for being children. But at the same time, I meet people who are the sweetest, whether they voted for either side, and it doesn't freaking matter. But
yeah,
if someone hears, oh, a Trump, fuck him immediately. Oh, a Biden, oh, they're stupid. Like, it's just like, huh, stop.
That's the one thing that I struggled with a lot, and
you get it, Girth.
Yeah,
you get it.
like the thing is that I'm going to use my friend Tom as an example. Both me and my friend Tom have completely different political views, and the one thing that we both agreed on is that he, as much as we want to be able to give each other the reason why we support a particular like ideal or a view or a value, we both know that we have our own values and that we are not going to change each other. Like we can accept views, we might even change those views later on down the line, but time and time again, like with real life people that I've met in my life, have pushed me to the side because of things that I believe in and values that I have. I like to try and think that while I can be conservative and traditional, there is that other part of me, maybe not as much, that thinks, you know what, you know, maybe my views are a little bit too much and I should maybe look on the other side of the coin. And I made a Facebook status about this recently, which actually got quite a lot of traction on. I think there was like 20 or 30 people that kind of like jumped on with like reactions and whatnot. But just because you have a particular view on something and I argue it does not mean that I'm arguing against you as a person. Like, I still treat you and think of you the same way, no matter what that view is whatsoever. I could really fucking hate that view, excuse my French, but you know, that's not going to change my perception of you as a person.
That is true.
And we need more people like it.
I have a.
It's so easy to just get along. Like, just
Who-
don't be an a-hole, you know what I mean? Who cares what labels we have? We all bleed the same.
Exactly. Just before
That's how we start
Ecto
treating
chimes
people
in, Sure says, yeah, this topic is really interesting. People are so messed up inside them. They're like monsters. Just Halo, I swear. Like that. Fungus says, I love Donald Trump. Aaron, of course, politics, how tiresome. Which, again, is fine. You know, not everyone likes talking about politics, and that's fine. I don't want to get political or anything, but Halo 5 has the best multiplayer. No, hands down, as much as I hate Halo 5 as a game, Halo 5 has the best combat gameplay in any Halo game whatsoever. I absolutely love it.
That is true.
But yeah, Ecto, I think you were gonna sort of like jump on that conversation about like
So I have a buddy who I worked with, and we've been friends for like a decade now, and we are on either side of the political spectrum. So like the things he posts are way different than the stuff I post and agree with. But like yesterday, we all got together for the 4th of July, and we all hung out, and I didn't even think of him like with his posts. Like his posts weren't even in my mind. It was just us being friends, and I love the guy to death. We had a blast. So like people post their political stuff out there, but I'm trying, you know, it's hard to do, but I try to just like push away and just not let that affect my friendship or
the thing is
relationship.
what people need to realize is just because you have a view on politics does not mean you have to hate the person that you're arguing against. You know, everyone should feel comfortable having the view that they want and expressing the view that they do have, as long as it's not in that extremist way. And I feel like, you know, we have to kind of blame the internet and social media for that. You know, especially with like tech giants, you know, they want to push that agenda and create that divide because, let's be honest, it makes the money, it gets the traction and views, you know? And the more that people realize that it's them who is creating that divide and not necessarily me or you, that's when we will win. Is that we need everyone to realize, you know, like they are the ones pushing the buttons. We're not. We're just reacting.
Reclip this segment, post it on YouTube.
Exactly.
That is the truest thing ever.
Literally.
If
my channel gets
that, I don't know why it's so hard for people to realize that.
If you find this stream and this channel gets deleted, you know what's happened. The FBI knocking on my door right now.
I'd be like, chupa mi pinga coño. Like,
Sure makes a very good point about like the race and such. Yes, no, I 100% agree with that.
Oh yeah, all of that was intentional.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. And it's fucked up.
The only politics we're allowed to talk about is do elites in Halo have rights?
They're split jaws? No.
Yes, because they're Covenant 2. What about Grunts?
You really got to draw the line. What side do you fall on? Cyan or magenta? That's the main political debate here.
Okay, now that's political. That might be too political.
I think that I think that's a little bit PG-13 for my chat.
Yeah.
But if everyone in chat who's watching right now, if you could pick one color, would it be cyan or magenta? Now, We've got a 2v2 here because me and Logan represent the Magentards, and Ecto and Savvy.
The gentleman.
The Magentaman, yes, and then Savvy and Ecto are the scientists. We need to think of a better word for that, but I came up with that. We're like,
I love
it. It resides with me though.
Of course, Danger would say Team Team Gordon.
Gordon is like, you know, like the Winnie the Pooh meme.
Yeah.
It's like the normal Winnie the Pooh. That's like cyan. And then you've got like the Winnie the Pooh in a suit. That's magenta.
Yeah.
And then you've got like the
yeah, that's Team Gordon. I'm gonna make that. That's gonna be a new one.
Yeah, please do.
Of course,
Cyan.
Pearl says Cyan. You're his bloody buddy.
No. It's wrong.
We will settle this feud. Speaking of which, show everyone the feud hoodie that you've got. So,
feud hoodie.
So as part of the Spartan Wargames merch that we have, I wish the color came out a little bit better, but it still looks good. But the community meme is that we've got our very own red versus blue meme, and it's magenta versus cyan.
One up.
We're gonna have a quick toilet break again.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Open the seal.
Now we need our own little theme song, like RBB.
What's
We
that?
need one for magenta and cyan.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll
Excellent.
hold my ground. Don't you worry. Pearl says the dog. The dog.
Dog.
Oh yeah, the Shiba is adorable, by the way.
I love Sheba so much.
Me too.
There's a I can't remember the YouTube channel, but there's a guy who lives in Japan and he just does daily updates of his little sheep, playing with like little
Aww.
Mario mushrooms and everything. It's so cute.
That's adorable.
She is shedding terribly right now.
Pearl
Like,
says, when are we playing Sea of Thieves? Well, I'll message Killer because I know he wants to get a crew together. So I think it's me, you, Ecto, and you.
Yo, Sea of Thieves is lit.
Well, there we go. We got 5. I wish that the multiplayer
Oh my
would
God,
like
it's awesome.
open up because I want to have like a Spartan War
Yes.
Games like
When
fucking
we all get on big ass ships or
big
something, you know
Spartan
what I mean?
War Games pirate plunder.
No, literally, Patrick and I play that game all the time, and they released the Pirates of the Caribbean crossover.
Yes, they
and we
did,
just
yeah.
started it.
I've only just
Yeah.
started playing the game
It was a
recently,
blast.
and I actually bought a sheep. Well, thanks to Killer anyway. He got me a little gift card, so.
Aw.
Declan says he'd be down for Sea of Thieves. I have the Spartan ship. I'll join in. Amazing. Well, we all need to, see if we can arrange like a stream or something. That's
That is
that's
fun.
not on an event day. Maybe like a Sunday again to just blast some Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, they should let you control servers at this point, but one thing at a time.
I
'Cause they
think-
didn't even have seasons until this year.
Yeah, I think I heard somewhere that they said that there was no plans for it, but it's something that is always talked about.
They need to.
Yeah, like they need to, like, yeah, it'd just be so fucking fun. But I think they said
Yeah,
it's
right.
because it's a technical challenge on their game with the way that how the multiplayer does work. Because it's very much you're actually invading someone's space rather than just connecting to like a lobby. It's a bit like Dark Souls. You know, you're actually invading someone's instance rather than actually like connecting to them. Once you've died, that's it. You're gone.
Hello there.
Hello there. We were just talking about a Spartan War Games Sea of Thieves night. Even though you can only have like a maximum of 4 people in, we just get like a bunch
Oh, yeah.
of people to just play Sea of Thieves together.
Well, I did actually test that for one of the Monday game nights because Sea of Thieves would have been so good. Obviously, you can't have private servers. I know it was a thing they said they wanted to do quite a while ago. I don't think it's in the game. But yeah, you can like join each other. You can have like separate instances and then just try and get into each other's instance. But
Isn't there like an arena mode as well?
yeah, there's an arena mode. But I feel like that's very focused on like PvP. And I still think that's maximum of 4 people per crew. So
Yeah, definitely. what we could do is we could just like figure out a way that we can all take it in turns to all play with each other. Like, you know, everyone does a voyage together, and then everyone like disbands and then connects up to someone else, do another voyage, and
that would be really fun. I
whoever
hope they
finishes the voyage
do
first.
get private servers.
Yeah, definitely.
Provision says, I think you might be able to fill a server, though. Found a way to jump into a custom server. Tuesday. I can help look into that.
Cool. Well, Pearl, hit me up with that, or hit Ecto up with that, and
Yes.
we'll definitely look into that.
Sure, absolutely.
That would be good.
Speaking of which, anyway, you know, like for, you know, events that we do in future for the community, like, you know, we're always open to trying new games. So if you have any suggestions, just pull it in like the feedback and support channel of the Discord. If you're not already part of the Discord, the link is in the about section of my profile. There is a link there where you can join this awesome community. You were about to say something, Logan?
Even if it doesn't, even if it doesn't become like, even if we don't play it in like a game night, it's still good to just have like, say one day we might all decide, you know, we want to play, I don't know, it'll never happen, but maybe people are like, we want to play Destiny. And
of course.
I'm sure, yeah, there would be people on the Discord that would be more than happy to just, you know, everyone join in. And it's really good. I think one of the things I really love that I think I'd love to do more of is just sort of have like these impromptu nights where they're not official game nights, but it's just everyone coming together and just having fun. That's something I really love.
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't have to be Destiny. Just saying, it can be any game.
I like Destiny. I haven't touched my hunter in a while.
So I've basically got 3 questions left of tonight's podcast. Is there anything that anyone wants to sort of like chat about that they've been meaning to sort of like discuss throughout the night at all?
I've got something that I think you might appreciate. I have a new bottle opener. And it is actually Thor's hammer.
Oh, nice!
So you open the bottles.
Nice.
Thought you would appreciate that, being a
where did you get that?
Funny.
I actually can't. I got it from a shop, but I can't remember.
Right,
what shop it
next
was.
time I'm coming down to where you live, we're gonna go and find that shop.
I'll try and find.
Yeah. Send a carrier pigeon up to me. Send it in the mail.
Is it Destiny themed? Well, something Destiny themed, however.
Oh god, here we go. Get your ass out.
Everything I have in my room.
See, the thing is that as much as I don't enjoy Destiny too much, I at least agree that Hunters are the master race of Destiny.
Yes!
Hunter gang, go! Let's go!
Yes.
For the win.
None of us play Dum Dum Titan.
Yes. I mean, I play all 3, but main Hunter.
Yeah. Hunter's good.
That is funny. I named my Civic after Cade.
I'm not
He's
gonna
silver
lie.
and blue.
I'm not gonna lie. As a hunter, I don't like Cade.
Yeah, he tries to be funny Mando, doesn't he? He was
I
funny
like
as
him.
Buck in Halo, and as a Marine in Halo, but like him in like elsewhere, like I've had enough of him in like Firefly as it is, you know.
I mean, I'm the same one that likes Jar Jar Binks anyway, so I guess that's why.
Oh yeah, Logan, I forgot. My mate Tom is also a Destiny nerd like you, and he's a warlock. But the thing is,
in the Discord.
Yeah, the thing is that warlocks are great. It's just Titans. Titans are no good for me.
Yeah, I like Titans. They're fun. We're all, me and Tommy are eagerly awaiting crossplay.
Yes.
When that happens next season, it's not long now. It's a few weeks, a month. I don't know.
Titans eat crayons. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tom, when it becomes crossplay, me, you, and Logan can definitely get a fire team together and just blast some Destiny.
Hell yeah.
Should be fun. Ecto, you got anything else at all?
Think so. I think we touched on everything.
I think we've touched on quite a lot. I mean, like I said, I got a couple of questions anyway. I mean, I guess one of the questions I've got is this is a jokey question. I don't know why I put it in there, but imagine if cum was white instead of red.
Yeah, imagine.
Savvy just like, huh? Don't worry, it's an old community joke. Don't you worry, you weren't around when that was a thing.
I was like, well, who's jizz is red? That's nasty.
No, there's a YouTube video of a kid that goes over to a water fountain, and like when water isn't filtered properly, it's like really cloudy. So basically, he's like, I come over to this water fountain, and then he presses it, and it's like all this like colored water, and he's like, it's cum water. Why is it white? Declan's like, favorite community moment / meme. That'll be a good question. Exactly. Glad to see you're being honest about yourself. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, we got to call Declan Dylan from now on. It's a new Spartan Wargames tradition.
All right, Dylan.
That was so sassy. You were like, all right, Dylan.
Put some stank on it.
Okay, this is a bit of a weird, funky question. If you could step into my shoes, what would you have asked yourself that I didn't? Did I even type that right? Because that doesn't make any sense. If you could step into my shoes... Yeah, I think I had a bit of a stronk. Okay, I'll change it up a bit. If you could step into my shoes, what would be the one thing that you would change about me? About me specifically. And be honest.
That's hard because I don't know.
Well, your perception of me, Savvy. So you know me obviously as the community admin of Spartan Wargames. You know how I act when I am on Xbox. So take that perception and see if there's anything that you would change about me.
Honestly, probably not. Because at first I was like, whoa, the beard's a little long, but then at the same time, the beard ensures ascension. The beard is intimidating, so it's funny at this point. I love it. It goes with your Nordic too.
Jig says, I would change the fact that you're wearing clothes. I just want Jigs in the Discord core to go and give me the Jigsy special. Ecto or Logan, is there anything that you would change about me?
Your accent.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it? Like, it's funny because Logan lives about 2 hours away from me, but he's more southern than I am. But I have the most southern accent out of the whole of the UK.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Change anything, Girth. You're perfect.
Oh, thank you, BB.
Yeah, I don't really know if I would like change anything about you. Like, if I was like, say at midnight tonight, I was transferred into your body for like 24 hours, I'd probably be like, first thing I'd do is, check down there just to see
if it lives up to the name.
Oh yeah.
And then, fuck, I don't know. I don't know what. Play with my beard for a bit. I don't know. Play Destiny. You're a bit shit at that. I could get some easy games in Crucible or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it.
Fair enough. It looks like, guys, I'm playing some more Destiny with Logan. I think the last question that I have for the evening before we sort of either, we want to wrap up or, play a couple of games for like the rest of, the time that we have here. I think we'll start off with Ecto. Where can our listeners and watchers connect with you online?
Definitely only on Instagram. It's Ecto Cooler, but with the C. It's like what I have here, I guess.
For anyone that didn't catch that, because he's on his Chromebook right now, so it's like incredibly laggy. Let me just quickly grab my Instagram on my phone. I'll type it in the chat. I just think it'd be nice if people watching has, you know, enjoyed what they've seen tonight, you know, give everyone a follow and, you know, connect with each other.
I just put it in the chat.
Oh, you just put it in the chat already. Okay, awesome. So if everyone
It's exactly
wants to,
like my name is on the
So Ecto posts a lot of his trips. He likes to go and watch baseball games, so you can always see him uploading, you know, a new photo or video. Speaking of baseball, the one thing I've found with your posts, which I've noticed, is that quite a lot of the stadiums you go to, for some reason, have ponds or swimming pools in them with fish. Like, what's that all about? Or it might have been just the recent one.
Well, Arizona had a pool and a hot tub in it. Miami used to have a fish tank behind home plate. They got rid of that. But yeah, like different ballparks have different cool things, and that's why I like going to them, because you go to like a football stadium in America, they're all about the same. They look very similar. But baseball, they can have different characteristics and stuff that just make it unique. So I love baseball by itself, but that's a reason why I go and check them all out.
Very cool, very cool. So Logan, where can people find you?
On Twitch, I've been in the chat. I am Logan the Gua 2 on Twitch. There's a story behind that. It's really annoying. On Instagram, Logan the Gua. Basically everywhere is Logan the Gua.
Yeah.
Gamer tag is Logan the Gua. Yeah, I'm always around, and I'm always willing to talk to people.
Also, if you do like
play any game,
if you like playing Destiny with Logan, he is also one of our partners on Spartan Wargames Discord. So the Discord link is in the channel. No doubt he's probably going to copy and paste it into my chat anyway. Feel free to do so.
I might do in a minute.
Yeah, this is your time to shine and plug everything. Jig said, Logan Aguatu, drop you a follow so I can watch your streams one-handed.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Thank you very much.
I just think of Logan from Wolverine, says Cher. I really like that name. Is your real name Logan? No. His name's Dave.
Yeah. You joke. Okay. This is like my pet peeve. The reason why that is my name is because I like to have my name, so when people meet me online, they can just call me Logan instead of like. I know obviously some people don't like to be known as their first name or whatever. Like you got Mr. Godzilla, like Girth. That's just a good name. I like people to call me Logan. I have had multiple people, and without wanting to generalize, they're almost always American, who call me Gua. It's like, you've read past my name to get to that word.
Yeah. And it's mad, like, surprisingly, I don't mind, like, what people call me, whether it's my gamer tag or my real name, because, you know, a lot of you probably don't, wow, you've probably seen my profile already, but my real name's James. But everyone calls me Girth, and I don't mind being called James, but I feel that everyone has just got into that routine of just sort of like shortening down my gamer tag. It's one of those names which has a lot of oomph in it, a bit like what Girth should have.
Earth.
Yeah, exactly. You could say it in so many cool, fun ways. Or yeah, Tom calls me Jim Jam. He likes to call me Jim Jam, so there you go. English James. And I think, yeah, the last person, Savvy, where can people find you on social media?
Oh, that's such a tricky question. I would have to say either my Twitch or my Instagram. All the links are everywhere as they need to be. I do have a link tree in the description of my Twitch that has everything you need there for Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. And I actually wanted to start doing some YouTube videos after I moved into my father's house about this upcoming UAP stuff. So if you're interested in astrology or things that are, you know, kind of towards my direction, you could definitely come towards my way and come on my Instagram as well.
Amazing, amazing. Declan says, what does he say? People are pretty inconsistent with how they refer to me. Declan, Decky, or Storm. And then Ecto, Dylan. Yes, you need to change yourself to Dylan 1997. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for like all the topics that we wanted to have a chat. I hope you all had fun. You know, this is the first time we've ever put something together like this, and it was kind of like in the moment. I'm still new to this. You guys are all new to this, so I hope you've all had fun. And I would like to do some more stuff like this in the future. But again, if you want to give me that feedback, you can DM me directly through Twitch or through Discord, or give me some, you know, put it in the feedback and support channel. I'm glad that you found it fun, Cher. So basically my dick is still getting small, and right now my wife wants to have sex. Any tips on how to make it longer and hard? Please help Logan Naguar. That's Fungus. Thanks, Jiz. I appreciate it. And Jigs, to be honest, it's because of like the podcast that you do with like Mindset Dave. You know, I sort of like lurk in the background, but I wanted to do something like this for the longest time, and I just never got round to doing it. So, thanks, Declan. I appreciate that. I feel, you know, we've got a couple of minutes left. Normally our streams are sort of like 3 hours long. So does anyone want to play some games, or do they want to like dip off? I don't mind. I've got like an hour spare anyway if people want to play some.
Well, if we are going to transition to games, I do have to get off because I do have to food shop for this hurricane. But this was definitely an interesting get together. Like, I guess I could say, as you said, it's a first for me as well to do this podcast idea. And luckily it's worked, and it was a huge success. So thanks everybody for coming around, and thank you to Legendary Driggs for dropping me a follow.
One thing that we are going to do very quickly just before we go is Aaron, or Danger Deity rather, has put a very small trailer together. This is basically... Well, actually, I'll tell you what, Danger, put it in your own words on what this trailer is going to be. So people who don't know, Danger Deity is going to be our editor for our YouTube page. He's been working very hard on putting things together. The idea is that we want to showcase our live streams in more of a sort of like archive format, because Twitch doesn't get the views that YouTube does. So I'll just wait for him to mention something, and then I'll play the video afterwards. Savvy, by all means, if you need to dip because you're doing the shopping, then feel free to dip.
I'll watch this video first.
Okay, sure. So Danger says, I was editing and I made this in about a minute. Yes, it's that good. So this is basically just like a small snippet of what you can expect. He has got a lot more up his sleeve. I've seen quite a lot of his other trailers and snippets and whatnot, but he just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a teaser of what you can expect. Oh, whoops. Let's try that again.
These were...
That was pretty fun.
Would you be happy? Would you be happy, Danger, if I showed them one of the ones that you did with the graphic at all? Because I feel that that would be a very interesting one to watch. Because there's a lot more going on with the one that you made previously than that one. I should wait for his response. If not, then that's fine. We can just leave that as a surprise for them. I still think it would be good to show them the kind of work that you've been working on anyway. So what I'll do very quickly is let me just switch screens over here very quick. So you'll see my... Well, actually, you won't see my... Yeah, you'll see my desktop for now. So if I go into our staff chat, I just see Ecto's lovely face.
His lovely face.
His lovely face. Is it in pins here?
Lovely.
Okay, so I suppose this is... If I just download it... and would play it from here. That was super quiet. Not sure if it's my audio. I'll put the trailer in the Discord for those who cannot hear it. Yep, that's fine. You can link it in there. Right. Here is the work in progress that he made. It's obviously all subject to change. This is the annoying part of the mission, because you can die so easily here. Oh! For anyone that couldn't hear that, because it was quite low volume, and to be honest, it could be just the fact that because I've got my desktop set to 75% volume for streaming. That was a clip where I was playing campaign with one of our members, Shiro, and she would constantly keep running me over in the Warthog. Like, she had like a bloodlust for me for some reason. It was ridiculous. So, sort of, like I said, that might not be the final product, but that's the idea, is we want to get consistent clips from the community every week to start uploading to YouTube. So as I was saying at the beginning of the podcast, if you do have stuff that you want to submit, please use the event clip submission channel. And if you do want to be part of an advertisement for the video, it's about 10 to 12 seconds long, we're thinking. Feel free to message me or Danger Deity, and we can give you a script and sort of like go from there. Jig says, alright, need to dip, doing some editing work, much love to everyone. I'm going to have a burrow deep within your lurk holes and nestle between your warm inner stream folds. Have a great day, everyone, and I really enjoyed the stream. Thanks, Jigs. Have a good one, dude. So yeah, Savvy, yeah, thanks for joining, my dude, and hopefully we'll see you in some custom games soon, 'cause it's been a while.
It has, yeah. I want to move ASAP, and there's a hurricane coming, so the sooner I move, the sooner I can get back on. But I'll be floating around the socials.
Amazing.
In the meantime. Love you guys.
All right.
It was great doing this. It was fun.
Nice.
Take care to everybody.
See you later.
Yes.
Be
I
careful.
gotta go food shop now. Bye.
Bye. So guys, do we want to play some games, or are you dipping off as well?
Yes, games.
Right, I was thinking...
Have a quick game of Jackbox.
Yeah, does anyone in chat want to play some Jackbox with us? I think
yeah.
what we might do is if we move over to like a Discord party instead, that way we can get more people involved.
Yeah. Sounds
Okay.
good.
So Ecto, I'll tell you what, we're
So you gotta dip.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. You go ahead. But thank you again so much for joining, and I hope you've had fun as well.
Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Take care, dude.
Yes.
See ya.
Now it's just me and you. Now we can hug and kiss each other finally.
Oh yeah, finally get some alone time.
Okay, well in that case then, let's scoot over to Discord. I think Declan's already in a party anyway.
Yes.
Or he was in a voice chat. It said he was. But what we'll do is we're going to Not Halo channel.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello. Oh, wait a minute. Am I on click? No, I'm not on push to talk. That's fine. Ignore me. Ignore me.
Okay.
But how are you, BB, anyway?
I'm fine. Good live stream.
Thank you.
Well, good podcast. Well, podcast segment.
Podcast segment. Doolally thingamabobber.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
Also,
Sounded exactly like Actions there.
yeah, he did, didn't he? Boop, 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 boop. Funny fact: I've actually met Ashens in real life. He was
Really?
at Comic Con in 2017, and I got him to review a bottle of water.
Nice.
You are impossible to like get any sort of message across. It was
Yes,
insane.
thank you.
You read half of what I said wrong. and I was trying to be subtle about the whole trailer thing because I didn't want to interrupt the podcast or make it obvious in case you didn't want to show anything. So I thought, how do I get his attention? I'll send him a whisper. You don't reply, so I'm like, oh, I'll do the super chat where he sends me a heart for a whisper. You send it on your fucking second account.
Yeah.
And then I literally just type in, I sent you a whisper, and you ignore it.
Yeah, so when I live stream, I use my alternative account to make quick changes on my mobile rather than having to use my second screen, which I'm using to read chat, because I've got obviously things open. And in all fairness, the screen that I use for my second screen is a little bit smaller than my usual screen. So it's a bit hard to have like multiple things up at once. So that's why I have my mobile on, always watching to do like quick things like whispers and whatnot. So Jackbox we're all going to play then, I think. So I need to go on Twitch because I need to edit the stream title away from just chatting to just come.
Wow, so he is.
You're live streaming right now.
Yeah, I know, imagine.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
No, I don't want normal view.
Yeah, I couldn't, because when Girth played it, I couldn't hear it.
Pardon?
To be fair, there's not a lot of audio, and when there, it's like I said, I put it together in like a minute. It's a bit of a joke. Did you watch it before you put it on, Gus?
No, I didn't.
So yeah, and yeah, that was a very old version of the graphics that people saw. Girth, actually, we should sit down and chat at some time, because that audio issue where you had the volume low, I've got some software that should really help that.
So the reason why, like I said, is because I purposely have my desktop audio turned down by 10 decibels, just because I don't want to have to shout over desktop audio, because obviously the way that I'm recording voices is through the party chat on Game Bar, and that comes through on desktop audio. I know the software you're using is the one where it's like
voice meter.
Yeah, the free channels that you use, right?
Yeah.
I think for now I'm going to hold off on that until I get my new PC when it arrives, because like I keep saying, my PC is dying.
Fair enough. Yeah, it is very good though, because what I discovered when I tortured everyone's party chat when we were playing Titanfall is that it will just output the volume at its volume, and you can control it for you, which is actually very helpful, actually very useful and very helpful.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't.
So for anyone who's still watching in chat, we're going to play some Jackbox TV now. So I'm going to get a game set up and we will go from there. We'll start with Fibbage, because Fibbage is fun. I do have a plugin on my Twitch account, so you can either join through Twitch or you can just manually go on jackbox.tv.
How do I do that?
What's that? The plugin?
Yeah.
So I believe it's if you scroll to the right hand side, there should be some like pop-ups on screen. You should be able to filter through plugins, or you should see a Jackbox face already on there. If not, then just go on jackbox.tv. I might have disabled it.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna have like one game.
That's
I
fine.
need to go.
Right, so
Really?
Yeah, I'll have to do it.
The code on screen is CJDO.
Yeah, I'm joining now.
CJDO.
Yeah, I've put the thing in chat if people want to come and pop along.
I need the
Cuckfuck.
I need the link.
Just put jackbox.tv into your web browser. Fuck off! Danger.
What?
Is that you?
Just immediately go to me.
Is that you?
I don't know what names have appeared.
Are you Mr. Girthzilla? There's Girth and then there's Mr. Girthzilla.
Just gonna.
Oh, let me change my name.
Actually, that's just gonna fuck.
Right, we'll wait a minute or two just in case if anyone else wants to join.
It wouldn't let me change my name.
Yeah, no, I left. I'm gonna change it.
It's gonna change it.
Oh yeah.
To...
Oh, by the way, I sent you a PM on Discord.
Yes, I did see the PM. I just didn't read it because my Discord was obviously on my main screen.
No,
my God,
fine.
I gave you a brilliant question and you completely skipped it.
And what
I was
question?
very upset.
What question?
My question was, what are your favourite community? Like, what's your favourite community moment / meme? And that was like a question for each person.
Okay.
I had an answer for that actually.
The next time.
Why are you sending me an incredibly long Google search
Just click
result?
the link. It's a
No.
Google result link. Just
No,
click the link.
I'm not
No,
click-
no. I promise you, I'm not taking the piss. Just
No,
click on it.
I don't
'Cause
trust you.
It's really bothering me. Click on it.
I don't trust you. It's a Rickroll.
I promise you, it's not a Rickroll.
It's a Rickroll.
I'm here on
Asian
your stream.
Rickroll.
I'm here on your stream right now, promising that it's not a Rickroll. So the
Oh, right,
I am a
okay.
liar. Thank you.
Deity. I always say
Yes, thank
I always
you.
say deity for some reason.
I know.
Yeah, I was gonna say something earlier. To be fair, but-
Unless you're happy for me to be Mr. Curvesilly, you might need to restart it because it won't let me change my name.
Well, we'll start it now because I don't think anyone else is going to play. I think everyone else is just watching us right now. So.
All right.
Yeah. In answer to your question, Declan, I actually did have an answer prepared earlier. My
speaking to your lawyer.
favorite. There's a lot. But what I'm like remembering now as my favorite is when we all watched Mortal Kombat together, and we at the exact same time we all went, "Your soul is mine."
Yeah. Also, I am streaming my screen on Discord for you, just in case.
Yeah, the stream's quite far behind there.
Yeah.
This is round one, where you'll
But yeah,
get 5
regardless of the audio
rewards
thing,
for
I might be able to help
players
you
with your
with
lives. And you'll get a cool
a couple of
1,000
ideas
for
that I
finding the
got.
truth.
I'll talk to you about feedback for the podcast. Great podcast.
Thank you.
Really.
Choose a category.
I think it went really well.
Good viewers as well. It's
Yeah,
good
there
noise.
was,
It's busy all the
there was
time.
like 15 viewers, like consistently.
Let me help with that.
I saw it like rise up to like 19 and then drop back to 15.
First question.
Yeah, I was at like 15, 16 like, consistently. So.
Yeah, I'll get the stats come through in like 5 minutes and I'll let you know how it went.
Sounds real enough to fool the other players. If you're stumped,
Yeah,
you
well,
can hit the lie for me button, but using it's
has the game started?
Do it.
Oh,
there we go.
Oh yeah, okay. It's very different from your screen to our screen. The web browser is very, very limited.
Write something quick or use the lie for me button.
Where is that coming from?
What's that? The echo?
Yeah, I can hear. Oh, is it through
Logan.
through someone's?
Yes,
Yeah, it's
through
like,
someone.
okay.
Now find the truth.
There we go. I was like, why am I hearing him talk like 30 seconds ago?
Was that better?
Oh, we have to answer.
Yes.
There's like no audio on the web browser whatsoever. I feel like I need to
wait a
watch
minute.
your. I feel like I need to. Oh no, no, on the web browser, not your stream. I need to watch your stream. That's what I need to do on
Okay, let's
Discord.
take a look.
Yeah. Haha! Fuck you!
And it was also.
Yeah, that, yeah, so good.
Yoo-hoo!
I can't believe. I can't believe Girth and Girthzilla and Girthzilla put the same answer. It's amazing.
It's like we are the same.
It's like we're the same person. Well, come to think of it, have you ever seen us both in the same room together? Shut up,
Yes.
Declan.
I ain't saying anything.
Now listen up. Wedding presents don't have to be conventional. Beginning in 2017, engaged couples can now register for gifts at blank. Write your lies now.
Bingo bongo.
Hurry, use the lie for me button if you're stuck.
In hurry.
Okay,
I won't lie, I don't really like Fibbage as much as the other game, so I'm just gonna take the piss.
I wonder whose that is.
What, cum?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't me.
I'm just going to go with the only answer that actually
Alright,
makes
let's
sense.
see what you guys picked.
The only answer that isn't obvious. Yeah, okay, he got it. There we go. That was the only one on there that was actually made any sense. Why did you vote Ruffles?
Oh, god damn it!
Nobody
So what was it?
See, I thought that was too ridiculous.
Yeah, but I should have realised this is an American game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course they've got it at fucking Domino's. They've got to compete with McDonald's.
McDoodles.
Mine was the National Rifle Association, which I thought was quite good.
Yeah. I was very close to picking it.
Fuck.
I thought it's just on the level of ridiculousness that it works.
Yeah.
Okay, here's your question. Greenbuilt is a company that produces and sells a fireproof, environmentally friendly building material that's made out of blank. Type in your lies now.
Oh, for God's sake, Logan's going to put cum again, isn't he? You putting cum, aren't you?
He's gonna put cum times 2.
I need to change my answer because I was too close to the truth.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, there we go.
What, cannabis? Is that your answer, is it?
I'm not saying
No,
anything.
you fucking put cum.
I wonder, is that you by any chance, sir?
I love this part.
Oh. What the fuck?
Yeah, because
I
hemp.
put hemp. Yeah.
Yeah, they use hemp was used for all kinds of things, but you could also make cannabis out of it. So America was like, nope.
I thought I was trying to be smart because it said fireproof, and then I realized that fire retardant material is a thing.
Yeah.
This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Okay.
I thought that said
category.
big fungus. Big funerals.
Let's see what we got. In March 1973, funeral services were held on a farm in Ossining, Michigan, the final resting place for over 30,000 blank. All right, type in your lies. Okay, here are your choices.
I don't know which ridiculous answer is the correct one.
Yeah.
Fuck it, no.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh no.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, it was either that or frozen pizzas. Oh my god, it was frozen.
See,
pizzas.
the thing is with America, like, they bury random things. Like, remember that E.T. game that was an absolute travesty, and they buried it in New Mexico? And,
Yeah.
like, for years, they, like, were like, oh, is this actually a thing? Until recently, they dug it up.
Yeah, people were like, "Oh no, it's just a bullshit or something," and they actually
It
dug
actually
them
turned
up.
out to be true.
And they got
Like-
loads of them on eBay.
Yeah.
Here's an invention by patent applicant Valdemar Anguita. Obviously, it's the revolutionary blank helmet. Enter your lies now. Finish quick, or just hit the lie for me button. Okay, take a look and find the truth.
Achilles.
Fucking gimp.
Yeah.
You know what? I've clicked one, but I honestly think I should have gone with.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Cactus is too obvious.
Bazit.
Thank
I have
you.
to guzzle a pint of water. I've got a pint here, Bazit, so I'll guzzle that instead. But how you doing?
Oh my god. That was actually true. I thought, nah, it's Cactus helmet, but no, Cactus is too obvious.
Fuck.
We're winning, Gus.
I know.
Both of you.
No, I'm saying fuck because I just downed my cider. What the fuck? Why is this a category?
In 1993,
Did we make this game?
conducted an experiment on how the sex lives of rats were affected by blank. Okay, enter your lies.
It's Monday again. Yes, Bazit. You'll notice I haven't got my cam on. It's because you just missed out on a live stream.
But it's okay, you can watch the recording.
Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can. Okay, seek the truth.
Asian cinema!
Because he's like, I have earphones, please stop laughing. I can't help it.
I love it.
Oh, wait a minute, I wish I chose that because that could potentially be an answer.
I think it's probably it based on the other answers. Living in filth, well that was just...
Yeah.
I mean
They
what
live in
made you
filth.
possibly think?
I looked at it.
Yeah, I had to click that. Yeah, well deserved. Oh my god, no one picked my lie. I thought I was being clever.
Do you know what's really funny? If you go on Google and type in how do ants wear pants and just look at the results, it's hilarious. Alright, Declan.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
I'll take second. Wait, cocaine?
Yeah. I put cocaine.
Oh, we both put cocaine.
Wait, did we?
I was gonna put cocaine as well, to be fair.
God.
Are you sure you're not me? My holidays are doing okay, Vizzy. Thank you. Even though we don't celebrate 4th of July here in the UK.
Okay. I know I'm not gonna win. I wonder if you'll be able to tell which answer is mine.
Oh god.
Okay, where's the truth?
Oh wow.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Logan. We know it's you. What's I think the answers. I think the real answer's pretty obvious.
Oh, actually, no, I feel like I got it wrong.
Oh wow!
Fuck you
It's not
guys.
that? Well done. That was like the most Texan thing
Yeah.
on there.
Oh! Oh! No, he's won! He's won! God damn it.
Yeah, it was either the rattlesnake or the fucking pig, because it's
Yeah.
Texas. They're all weird as fuck.
I have a feeling he's won this, boys. I'll take second.
Yeah, might just.
It's the only thing he can win.
Imagine.
Hey, I won Savvy's approval earlier.
Check me.
Oh, wow.
A girl said something
Yeah.
nice about me.
Like from one of female's approval.
Oh.
You'll find that happens often.
Yeah, so often that it's a talking point.
You guys game for one more?
I'm going for one more.
I need to go.
Nah, you don't.
Unfortunately. I will speak to you guys in a bit.
Bazit, do you want to join us?
Okay, man.
I'm probably going to dip actually as well. I'm pretty tired.
Well, in that case, we might as well all dip off then, because we probably don't have enough really to make it worthwhile.
Sleep is for the weak.
Well, I'm going to go and get something to eat because I've not eaten for a couple of hours while getting this all ready. So,
by the way, are you uploading these to YouTube?
What's that, the stream?
Yeah.
We can do, if you want to.
Okay, if you have trouble getting it directly from your Twitch account to the YouTube channel, let me know. You can probably download it.
Yeah, I can download the VOD.
Alright, download it, use WeTransfer, because that will send it to 2 gig. Actually, no, you just upload it to YouTube yourself. Just download it and upload it to YouTube.
I can just upload it to YouTube myself, yeah, of course.
If you ever need like anything edited out or have it cut down or something, I can like cut it down.
Boom Slime Gamer, hello. Unfortunately, you have come to the end of our live stream.
Yes.
But feel free to drop a follow if you do want to ever see our live streams again. We normally play Halo. We play variety games on a Monday. Wednesday and Saturday is Halo Master Chief Collection. Tonight we have just done a podcast. So, yeah, feel free to drop a follow and you'll... well, there you go. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks for coming in and watching 2 seconds.
Thanks for doing the thing.
Nothing.
Unfortunately, you can't see my lovely face at the moment because I got my webcam off. But yeah, we'll be back on Monday. So we usually stream sort of like 9 p.m. BST to 12 p.m. BST. Again, if you want to join our awesome community, for anyone who's watching and hasn't already joined us yet, Spartan Wargames Discord is in the link down below. You've also got all of our social medias. You've got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're all on most platforms. Soon we'll be on OnlyFans. Soon we will be on
Only Spartans.
Only Spartans. And I'm actually thinking, as much as I hate TikTok, I might have a look at TikTok.
No. there are limits. There are limits, Girth.
We will have a look-see at it. But I want to have a look at the Instagram Reel stuff anyway. But yes, Aaron, I will see you later. Thanks for staying in the stream. Thanks for all your support and whatnot. And I will hopefully see you on Monday, if not Wednesday.
Yeah, no problem. And thank you again for your kind words earlier. That meant a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. It's something that I wanted to make sure was broadcasted anyway. Like, you know, like I've said in the past, you and Bambi have done a lot. So it's because of you guys the reason why I'm still able to do what I'm doing.
Sounds good, mate. Okay. Take care. I'll speak
all
to you
right,
later.
See you later.
Bye.
But yes, I am going to get some food and I will see all you lovely peoples on Monday. Have a good evening. Peace.